really hard to start. It's trying. It's having a hard time. All right.
You'll get there, bless.
Okay, guys. Let's see if I can get my earbuds in before we die. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, we're having a little... Let's see if I can... Oops, sorry. We're having a little memorial here.
It's a solemn occasion.
I'm kidding. It's not the memorial. But, I mean, it kind of looks like it. That's just my snack for while I'm doing this here, while I'm working on everything. Yeah, that's my snack for while I'm making art over here. You can't rush art, by the way, so if this is a little extra long stream, I'm sorry. I don't mean for it to be. I'm trying to keep them short, but yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to keep them short, says the person who just did what was it, 3-hour stream yesterday?
Yeah.
Oops. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well, yeah, I think you had a lot of decent things to say, Asher, so... Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, if you say so.
Chunk, remember? I think you had a lot of decent stuff to say.
All right. Well, you know, if you think
I'm going to be quite quiet.
If you think it might have been worthwhile, at least somewhat.
I like my fingers unbleeding, funnily enough. So I'm just going to be very careful with my knife. I'm able to cut out bits of paper.
Let's see. Okay.
Probably not. Okay. Did that work? Yowza, it did. Good stuff.
Okay. Hey, look at that. It's Gary again. I guess that's how he pronounces it. I don't know because I'm kind of clueless over here. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. All right, guys. So basically, oops, I'll take a sip of that if you don't mind. Basically today we're going to show you how to make some posters. Like, we're just literally going to show you how to do it, like down to the point of here's how to hold the paintbrush. Right?
Yeah, live on air. We're going to show you how to make posters. It's just like me at school.
We're going to show you everything from like somebody like me who has everything under the sun at their disposal. And somebody like Rick who has markers.
Yeah, I've just got Sharpies and a plucky spirit. That's all you need.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's see here. We'll start. Excuse the nut cheese. Don't mind that. It's delicious. I'm going to be eating that. But not, hopefully not on actual stream. And I guess I'll see you. He says he can't stay, but take him to the pilot? What? All right. Let me just crack these babies open. We are going to make a poster. I don't know which one is the first one that I want to do. Let's see. I've got it. I want to make one that says, oh yeah, how about John 6:53, will you partake? Let's do that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, hold on. If I could just open the... God forsaken. There we go. Okay. Here, I'm gonna just kind of use that as like a little mat to kind of help me in case I need to like smear some stuff somewhere because I'm a messy human being. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry. Hold on, it should. Come on, you. Focus. Focus. Here, have some alcohol. Maybe that'll help you focus. Yes? Come on.
I've just made a letter A. Hey.
Okay, well, it'll figure itself out in a moment. And I've got to whip out one of these now. Brand new posters that I just got. You know, a lot of people would throw this thing away. Come on, Dan, you. Focus. Why are you refusing? What's with you? There you go. All right. A lot of people would throw this thing away, but I would probably still use this for something. I would probably just, coat it. Oops. And of course it goes again. I would coat it in gesso. I don't know if any of you out there know what that is. It's essentially just like acrylic paint mixed with like some glue and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, gesso, it's great. It makes stuff like have more of a texture and makes it kind of it can thicken up like a finish paper. I wish I didn't do that. Come on, you. Focus. Focus, you.
Right.
It hates
my
me.
Knife here to cut out my letters. Oops, daisy. Oops.
All right. Well, it's being ridiculous for a minute right now, but we'll just work with it. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll at least
my head for a couple of hours.
we'll give it a try. Yes, I know. It'll feel like you don't have glasses on. There you go. You're welcome.
Welcome to my world without my specs. My glasses.
You can look at my crappy doodles that I did. Oh wait, they're blurry, so you probably won't see them. Unless, let's see here. Just hold them up to the camera. Come on, crappy doodles. Crappy doodles.
No. Let's do out of focus.
I know. This camera is just being... Like, it was fine the whole time, right? When we were...
Yeah.
Yep. But then, like, as soon as we go live, it's like, yeah. Enjoy. Come on, you. What are you doing to me? Come on. I love how the first half of this show is just pure technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Okay. Check it out. Look at my terrible drawings. Yay. Okay, that's enough of that. It's just a stupid, terrible cat that I'm embarrassed that I drew. All right. Let's see here. I have a bunch of acrylic paint. And when I say I have a bunch of acrylic paint, oh my God. Oh, and I just threw some because that's how many I have. I have all of this crap.
Now I've got an R for Rick.
And I have all of these babies. These are pearlescent. I love these. I also have, where the heck did I have metallic ones too somewhere, and I don't know where they went. But yes, as you can see, I have plenty to work with here. I even have some paint markers too. These are very awesome, badass like paint markers right here. They're called, well, I guess Posca, but yeah, they're Japanese. They're pretty cool. They're oh man, hold on. Let me just open this up. Yes, yummy. I love these things. They're really thick and they give like really good like color. I don't know how to explain it, but it's nice. Very deep and bold. And these pearlescents, I gotta show you at least one of them. I'll show you the cool purple one since purple's the best color ever. There it is. You see it? It's all shiny and shimmery.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, so you can like customize your posters if you have like the kind of art supplies collection that I do. And if not, you can always, go the simple route and do what Rick is doing and use markers. Any way is good. You don't have to get all crazy with it. I like to because I love art, as you can tell by my what I have here. I love art, so of course I'm going to incorporate my love of art into my activism. Why not?
Yeah, why the hell not? To use every skill you've got. Oh dear.
All right. Oh, I also have like buttloads of like different kinds of watercolor. I also have these cool things. I don't know if any of you out there know about whatchamacallit. Embossing powder. There we go. Jesus, my goodness, I couldn't remember the word for a second. I have these cool embossing powders that, as you can see, are also kind of shimmery and pearlescent.
Ooh. Oh, they look cool.
Yeah, what you do with these is you take the embossing pen, which isn't in here. It's in the box that I have over there. But you take the embossing pen and then you write, and it's kind of like invisible ink a little bit, but it's not really. It's just this sticky ink, basically. And then you dust the the embossing powder over the place where you wrote. And well, actually, first you have to treat the whole surface in the first place before anything else. Treat the whole surface with a little embossing sponge type thingy. It's not like a sponge, but it's like got this powdery thing inside. Anyway, it basically prevents the whole surface from being sticky or clingy in the first place. And then you write with the embossing pen.
Oh no!
And then you put the embossing powder on there, sprinkle it on, kind of like you would glitter and glue. And then you use the brush to like kind of wisp it away from the whole area. And then it like, you take the heat gun and you heat it up, and then it kind of melts into the paper or the surface that you have it on. And it becomes this beautiful, shimmery, like embossed image or writing or whatever it is that you wanted. So yeah, there's that too. Hey, Black Sheep.
Hey, Black Sheep. I'll have to go and do the live chat in a sec. I'll sort that out in a minute. Just put my last letter on.
All right.
I'll be available to do that.
For the first few minutes of this is basically going to be me digging through my art supplies, figuring out what I'm going to use. I wish I could plan these things better, guys, so that the timing could be better on everything. But like, I have a real life too, so I can't really, I can't always do it, but I will try. I will try to plan as many of these as I can, like in advance, so that things can be a little bit more tight, like, so you don't have to worry about, so you don't have to worry about it being super long or anything. You can just get to the meat of everything. No offense intended, vegan friends.
Okay, you ready for my latest?
Sure. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's actually a good usage of what you got there, bro. Good.
There you go.
I like that.
It's like a, yeah, all this is some cardstock and then some yellow paper, which I cut
but
out.
How are you going to get them to like Google that plus Jehovah's Witnesses? Because ARC could be anything on Google, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you can use colors and cut out letters, and it looks really cool.
Check this out, man.
Like
look, I got these awesome pastels too.
Oh, I like pastels. They're really nice.
Yeah. I love pastels. I love everything.
If you do it better than I did, you can actually have the reverse as well, guys. If you cut it out right.
I even have gouache.
Yeah. Oh dear. If I sort of hold that there, you almost get like a reverse image. If you're smart, you can cut the letters out and then use them again.
Sorry, bear with me, folks. I'm trying to eat this tiny bit of nut cheese on this here blueberry bagel, or not bagel, blueberry English muffin, because I'm starving. Like, I shouldn't be starving, but I'm starving. The schmear.
Schmear.
The schmear.
Schmear.
It's good stuff.
Mm-mm.
I like it. It looks like it's going to taste like I want a lot more than I probably should eat. Oh, it's so good. That's really good.
That's good nut cheese.
It's the best nut cheese I've ever had. And I can honestly say I've had a lot of nut cheeses. I mean, I am vegan. So.
Simply the best. Do, 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 do.
Oh man, this is really good, actually. Yeah, just as I suspected, I really want to eat more of this than I should.
How long does it last for, Ashley? Does it keep in the fridge if you don't eat it all?
Yeah, I just don't remember how long. Let's see here. It says eat within 2 weeks of opening. That's pretty good. That's a damn good shelf life, actually.
Yeah, that's very good.
Especially for like a soft cheese.
Yeah, that's good.
Although, don't cheeses not actually get bad, just get better with age?
Well, it depends what type of cheese you're talking about. There are many and varied forms of the sacred cheese.
You're like, I'm not eating any fuzzy green cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Anyway, so I think I'm going to start off by using these because these are really good for posters. My paint markers, and these are really awesome paint markers too. And then I'm going to like probably also include some of this. This I just found at Walmart actually today. It's puffy paint.
3D paint?
Yeah. I'm not really sure what that means. I'm assuming it means it's just basically acrylic paint mixed with glue again, kind of like gesso. But, well, I don't even know if that's really true. But there's like, I think there's other shit.
We'll find out, won't we?
Gesso. But yeah. But yeah, this stuff will kind of give like a raised image a little bit, and that'll be kind of cool. Maybe give it a neat effect, kind of eye-catching. Yay! Oh, look, it's Professor. He likes poster making time. Yay, Professor. Yeah, I like poster making time too. I'm excited. I got these new paints today, Professor. Check it out. I'm going to like use some of this. Oh, I should go get my fake blood. Yeah.
Yeah, fake blood.
You guys remember my fake blood, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah, this is Scarlet Letter Red. And I got Colt Blue.
Right, just going into the live chat now.
And I also got Black Mass Black.
Make sure it's turned down, which it is.
Special edition colors. Okay, where did I put my blood? Because I know I have blood in here somewhere. I also have these badass watercolors.
Come on, phone, behave.
Spray paint. Why wouldn't I have spray paint? I have everything. I even have the kind of paint that can turn something into a chalkboard. And I have like every glue imaginable. I love doing art. It's my favorite. I even have stuff called texture paste. Like, it's great shit. It you can use it to like add depth to any piece. In fact, I may use some on my posters. These, by the way, are just practice posters that I'm doing here. Like the final ones that I'm actually going to use, I'm going to probably tack them onto foam board, or actually just do them straight on foam board because they're thicker and, you know, they just generally hold up better. Those are the ones I'm going to use to pick it outside, but I will probably use some of these practice ones if they come out nice. Like if I'm inside the Kingdom Hall and I want to like hold up a sign. We'll see. And this isn't just for the memorial. These are for whenever, you know, whenever you want to go crash a hall. Oh, look, I even have these badass paints that are like, they're spray inks actually. That's cool.
Sounds cool.
And stencils and freaking. Oh, there's my metallic paints. There we go. I love these.
Brilliant. And acrylic paint is really cool because it doesn't stink like oil paint and it dries quicker as well. It's effectively like
very fast. That's the thing. Yeah, if you're going to use acrylic paint, paint fast, son, because it dries really fast. Yeah, don't linger.
It's like oil paints where you can go back and fuss around afterwards. You've got to really get it down.
Really, I need to locate my blood. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I had it. I mean, I had it when you guys were here. You remember the blood?
Yeah, you did.
Come on, blood. Where did you go? Yeah, I knew I threw it in my art supplies because I consider it an art supply. That's not morbid or anything. That doesn't say anything about my art.
It's very dark. It's very.
My art is happy. Like I do happy things in my art, probably. Says the person with the, whoops.
Fake blood.
The goth Hello Kitty ribbon in her art supply, in his art supplies. Look at this.
Nice. That is cool.
Goth Hello Kitty.
Nice.
Oh my god, I forgot I had a Batman symbol stamp. Yeah, that's another thing. I have a lot of stamps. I like stamps. See? Look, check it out.
Stamps are cool. Oh, that's brilliant. I used to make stamps of my own.
Yeah?
Stamps in my art as well.
Is that fun?
It is fun, yeah. I took a picture of a woman out of a magazine and put it on a card and then carved around it. So I can just keep repeating this image.
You know, Jehovah's Witnesses took a woman out of a magazine once too.
Yeah.
And they used her.
Porn magazine.
Was it a soft porn magazine?
Well, she was a soft porn actress, wasn't she?
Oh, okay.
It was actually from a soft porn source, but...
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to go see if I can find my blood inside real quick.
Okay. I'll hold the fort here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While Asher goes off to get his stuff, I'll show you what I did earlier. Here's one I prepared earlier. Now, I got some advice from Asher earlier about using colours.
I found it, dude.
Okay. So this is the one I came up with.
Dude, look, I found my blood. I'm going to be using this for sure. Wait, oh, I was going to say, does it say booled? Because it looks like it says booled on the stream, but it's not. It's just because it's backwards.
Yeah. Doob.
It says no to 2-witness rule. And what have you done that's, let me see. Say something so it'll pop up.
It says for sexual assault there in smaller letters.
Oh, dang. Nice.
Okay. And I thought, with the contrasting colours, I've got this one. So you've got yellow on a very pinky background. It really stands out, doesn't it? You can really see it. And considering that people are going to be far away, you could do that tactic as well. I was just like a how-to. Of course, you'd want more information on your poster because that just could mean anything, couldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
say, you know, like put something in there about Jehovah's Witnesses or Google or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or search.
I did this one earlier. I wanted to get your advice, Ash, on what colour to do the backgrounds because it's like an orange. So this one says,
blue, yeah, because the opposite of blue is orange. Yeah, right.
That blue works, does it? That's working.
Looks
so
good.
I did the A as a test.
Looks good. Looks good to me.
Okay, cool. I'll carry on with that then.
It's hard to. It's really hard with these dams. Like you were saying with this Sharpie stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I mean, you can do it. It can be done. It's just like it can be a little bit of a challenge sometimes.
Yeah. Just trying because the colours never come out, and even if you're using white paper, the colour is never that colour. It's always a different one anyway, which winds me up.
I'm gonna leave my Jehovah's Witness blood right here.
So I'm going to start colouring my other one now.
I'm gonna start doing the outline of mine in just a second here. Oh gosh, I need to figure out.
More nut cheese required.
More nut cheese required. Good job on the lettering, Rick. They said. Professor said.
Thank you. Thanks, Professor.
Grace says, "Look at the box of goodies."
Yeah, what I did is I used mathematics. I figured out what I wanted to say, and then I divided my paper up into equal rectangles, and then I put my letters in each little rectangle, so they're a bit more regular than otherwise. And so you find, probably what you find, if you're anything like me, and if you're trying to do things freehand, you're going to run out of space. It's the classic thing. You make the first letters too big, and then you can't fit everything in. So if you figure out the longest word and then you fill out some rectangles to make those letters, then you know you're going to fit everything in. If you can fit the longest word on, you're going to fit everyone else, aren't you? So just a little chip. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. It's nice spending time with friends. Right, okay.
It's like XJW Arts and Crafts time.
Yeah, it's cool.
But like for a cause.
Yeah, for the cause. See, this is why I started doing it freehand. And it says case study, and then I started running out of room. Oh, and then I made the letters too small, and I had to. So you can see where I've made the letters big.
Oh, I see. Hey, but that's clever. That's a nice way to do it, though. You fixed it and also turned it into like just part of the design.
Yeah. So I was going to write Australian Royal Commission here and then case study 29 at the bottom. So that's an example of when you try and do it freehand, you can run out of room. So as I say, measure, you know how big your piece of paper is, you know what your longest word is, divide the length of the piece of paper by the number of letters, and that will give you each the width of each box, and then you just draw them out with your pencil. And Bob's your uncle, and tickety-boo, you've got something that looks halfway decent. Rather than, oh, crap, I've run out of room.
Hi, Don. Hi, April. And did you say diggity-doo or biggity-boo? What the hell did you just say?
Tickety-boo. Tickety-boo. Tickety-boo.
All right, shame on you. That's no kind of language to have on my stream.
Yeah, it's inappropriate. Hello, Grace. Right. Hello, April.
So, we're just talking about art supplies. All right, there we go. Let's just do this. We got my awesome little purple paints over here. Oh, you know what I need? I forgot to grab water. I have to go grab water for this because it's paint. Duh. But yeah, I'll do that in a second because I'm first going to start with these magical paint. Whoops. And I just threw the paint, the poster. I'm going to start with these magical paint.
It's going out of focus again, Asher.
Did you just make fun of me? All right.
Yeah, you're going to have to refocus, mate.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I saw that, yeah.
Cool, okay.
Yeah, thanks. Damn. Well, always a good time here. Come on, focus. There you go.
There you go. It's got it now. It's fine.
Damn you.
Oh,
that's okay. You know what? It'll come back in a moment. All right. First, I'm going to start off using. I need a pencil. I have like 8 billion of those, and I can't find a single one of them right now. That's good.
It's always the way.
Of course. I seriously have a lot of pencils. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me think.
Okay, Dawn, take care. Nice for you to join us.
What, did she leave?
I think so. If you leave me now, you take away the very heart of me.
I have a massive box of stuff here that I'm taking through to try and find. Oh, there they go. Found my pencils.
Reacting to someone leaving the stream, sort of weeping.
Have you ever been moved to tears by the warbling timbre of your own voice?
No, but I have been moved to tears by other people singing. Sometimes not necessarily about my singing, but because of the words and how it makes me feel. But it's not necessarily my singing that makes me cry. Unless I can't hit the falsetto note, that makes me cry.
I mean, it's terrible. My singing's the best.
Yep.
Well, that's good to know, Rick. All right. Oopsies. Shit.
Marvin Gaye can make me cry. Definitely.
That was unexpected.
And Aretha Franklin can make me cry buckets.
I love arts and crafts. All right, let's do this. Ah! I just blew dust into my eye. That was smart. It was pencil shavings. That's what it was.
Oh
hey.
My God.
Let's see here. I want
We were just talking about lead poisoning, Asher. Come on.
April says, I want a t-shirt that says, you pray for me and I'll think for you. Oh, that's good. Nice. I like that.
Nice. That needs to be a poster, April.
It needs to be in everything.
Yeah, that needs to be a coaster and a... Yeah, that's good.
I'm trying to sharpen this pencil here. Let's see here. Oh. You can just watch me do that for a second, because that sucks.
At least they can see it in focus.
Yeah, I guess that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
My pencil that doesn't even have an eraser on it. It's okay. I have a gigantic eraser that I like to use.
They're always better, anyway. The eraser on the end of a pencil is always lame. Never works properly. You're better off getting yourself a decent rubber, as we call them here.
Ooh, holy moly. Look at how
We call
sharp that
them
is.
rubbers. And yes, as boys, we used to laugh a lot at that term.
Look how sharp that is, Rick. Oh my God. Look. It's gonna
Ow,
kill
you
us.
take my eye out. Ow, my eye!
Dude,
Oh my
it's gonna
God!
kill us all.
It's gonna get us all.
And then we can't get a blood transfusion because, like, you know, because we're
just gonna have to bleed out.
Because we forgot to rip up our blood cards. Just kidding. Actually, I'm wondering if that could happen, though. And I do advise everybody, if you do have a blood card, destroy that thing. Destroy the hell out of it. Burn it. Send it to hell.
I threw mine away years and years ago.
Yeah, send it to hell. All right. I'm going to go grab my, whatchamacallit. Oh, look, there's my glue gun. I'm going to go grab my, my giant eraser real quick.
Okay.
Amanda has fake blood. It'll be all right. Yeah. Exactly.
All Asher needs is some fake blood, and it's game over, Watchtower.
Game over. Checkmate, Watchtower.
Game over, man. It's game over. Okay, a little quiz. Anyone know what that quote's from? Game over, man. It's game over. There will be clues if you can't get it. Classic film. Okay, I'll just give you a little update of how mine's going. So I'm just colouring in the letters now. As you can see, makes it stand out a lot better, doesn't it? To have contrasting colours. You can really see that clearly. Whereas if I just left them with the black outline, it wouldn't be as good. So, for people who are just joining us, another method you can use is to cut out letters like I did. Ta-da, hello, you can see me through it. Hello. And then you can stick it on to a contrasting colour piece of card, and boom! There it is. Whatever you want to write. That's very clear, isn't it? So yeah, just some tips there. I like to dabble with art. Ash is way better at art than me. He is pretty cool at that, to be honest with you. So any tips you get from Asher, I would take as from someone who knows what they're doing. So I dabble in art, but I'm not as good. So it's nice to have someone who's got some expertise give us some advice. That's really nice, really good. Yes, it's an exciting stream. I should sing some tunes for you, shouldn't I, while I colour? I wonder if I could actually do that, sing and colour at the same time. I don't know. That sounds pretty hard. As if I hit a bum note, that would really upset me. So, and then I'll colour over a line, and that will upset me, and I'll just cry. Ah, the grackles screeching in the background. They are cool birds. Okay, anything in the live chat? Have a look. Oh, okay. Dawn's back. Okay. Anyone got any good ideas for some pithy, P-I-T-H-Y, pithy things we can put on posters? That would be greatly appreciated. If you could put them in the live chat, that would be super duper. And I shall have a perusal of that, as I can see it in my eye line, so I'll better pick up on that while I colour. Murmuring and colouring against Jehovah. That's what we're doing this evening, folks. And we surveyed what we had done, and it was good. Brought to you by Blur Vision. That's so terrible. Oh no, my pen's running out. No, no Sharpie, no. I do like a bit of colouring, so I'll probably have worn these out because I've had them quite a while. It's a worthy cause. Oh, it's definitely the way out of this one. Damn you, Sharpie! Right.
My old chunky behind is back.
Okay.
What have I missed? What kind of shit did you talk about me?
I was just talking loads of shit about you, Asher, basically. So
you dick.
Watch you back on the lives and hate me for the rest of the
Naturally,
time. Now,
I wouldn't.
I was
right.
I was just telling the folks that you can use lots of different methods and how contrasting colours really make it stand out and things like that. So
contrasting really colours.
Yeah.
The hell does this look like? Art class? Oh wait, I'm just kidding. All right. I'm going to take this, set it aside here.
Got that song in my head now. To leave it all behind.
I love art.
It's a great tune. It's a really good song.
Oh, I'll play you some tunes. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray.
And the sky is gray. It's a good tune. I've got a really good version of that by American Music Club. It's brilliant. It's instead of the flute solo in the original, it's done on a guitar, and it's just so brilliant. Yeah, if you can check it out, guys, it's American Music Club. They do a cover of that song. It's really good. I would play it for you, but songs always sound crap on live streams. They always cut out, and
plus it's it'll get you kicked or get you get you in trouble with YouTube. YouTube does not like that sometimes.
They don't like it
because people get very angry when you do that.
Yeah, because I used a minute and a half of an artist's music for my first two videos as like an intro piece. And I owned the music, and they were very nice. I got a copyright strike, and I said, "Look, okay, it's all right. We'll just put adverts on your videos." So my first two videos will probably have some adverts on it. I don't know. They might have given up because about 3 people watched them.
Be careful. People might get pissed at you for shilling for on your videos.
Oh, screw 'em. It's a great tune. I don't regret using it. I think it's a brilliant piece of music. Absolutely love Deadmau5. He's great.
Okay. Keep in mind, look, while you want it to look, good, I guess, generally, at least legible, it doesn't have to be professional. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be crooked, off-center. It can have a little bit of coffee that you spilled on it because you weren't really paying attention.
Oh.
And knocked it over. Anyway, right. So yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be okay. It can be craptacular for all, all they care. All they're going to do is read the letters. They're probably not even going to remember how freaking glorious you made it look if you did make it look glorious. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't that be funny if they did, though?
They'd be like, wow, I remember that weird one with all the glitter and the sequins, and it had like stuff spinning on the outside of it. What the hell was that?
Yeah, they've been talking about that in the car groups for years to come. Do you remember that glowing sign that those filthy mentally diseased apostates came in with? My goodness me, it was
amazing. I mean, it was terrible. It was an abomination.
Yeah. But what style? What lettering? What a grasp of colour and balance.
Yeah, all you're supposed to care about, really, when you're making these things, the main objective is that 1, you can freaking read it, and 2, that it makes sense, and it makes you think, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. That's all it really is required for these signs. Everything else is like gravy, basically. Just makes it better and adds on to it. So get creative, folks.
As full and rich as you wish.
Where's my ruler again? Damn. Okay.
This is going quite well. I'm quite pleased with my posters.
My handwriting sucks, so I'm sorry in advance. Let's see.
The master at work.
I feel like one of those fancy schmancy art YouTube channels that actually are good at what they do.
No, I've seen your art. I think you're very talented.
Yeah, I'm not good at like just like random stuff though. Like I have my certain specialties, I think. As does everybody, right?
Yeah, I agree. I like your art. What I've seen of it.
I had somebody complain about my art a long time ago. They were like, "Oh, I like your realistic art better than your anime art," because I used to draw anime once upon a time. Well, manga really, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I had somebody complain about that once. They were like, "I didn't really like your Japanese style art, but I did like your realistic stuff. It was okay." All right.
You used to have a go at painting Mount Fuji. That'd be cool. There's that famous series of prints. Have you seen them?
Thank you so much for not calling it Mount Fujiyama. Because that's wrong.
Mr. Culture, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the artist, but a very famous prints that he did was the tsunami wave. And you've got the boats and you've got the massive wave. Everyone's seen that picture. But that artist, whose name completely escapes me, forgive me, is absolutely incredible. Really, really wonderful. I'd definitely check that artist out.
And yeah, like
Japanese
April was agreeing. Yes, making sense helps. Yes, making sense helps a lot. It is so good if it makes sense. Yeah, you really don't want your sign not to make sense because, you know, then why did you do that?
That'll be lame.
And try to make it so that, like, try to think of it from a perspective of, you know, when you're talking about trying to make it make sense, think of it from the perspective of a person who is stuck in the cult, right? And they've been in the cult for a bit here, all right? They've been in there for a while, and they're, like, looking at the sign, and they're in their little dazed, zombified state. Now, try to imagine if you're that kind of person and you're reading the sign. Would you think about it? Would it touch you? Would it trigger you to want to look into it, to learn more? Go for it. You're trying to go for that, like the note to self, look that up after the meeting, you know, or whatever.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Ashley. You're trying to entreat people to do something, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, yeah, it was yesterday's stream. You can take some tips out of advertising, because that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you to purchase goods or services. So they've got a goal in mind. They're short, they're pithy, they get it done.
Boy,
so you can get some ideas from that. And once I've finished this M, I'm going to stop colouring for a moment and show you my very, very curled up sticker. Oops.
You did? Or you are?
Very, very curled up indeed.
Oh, geez.
But what I was thinking is, you remember the classic JW.org logo with the white lettering?
Uh-huh.
Just do a similar thing, but with JWFacts.com.
Mess
with their heads. Mess with them. Mess with their heads.
They'll get pissed.
They'll get pissed.
Isn't that what they do for JW Podcast, basically?
Yeah. But it's now a JW Community Podcast, and I would recommend that folks go out and check that out. It's on a channel on YouTube. It's Louise Good, who is a lovely, lovely woman. And she has some excellent guests on. And there's a nice Australian woman who is on there very frequently, whose name escapes me, please forgive me. And she's amazing too. So Yeah, so JW Podcast is now a JW Community Podcast, and they've done some excellent podcasts. I've really learned a lot. So yeah, check them out. They're very good.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and give them a link there at in the live or in the stream.
Yeah, because they've only just set up. They've only just set up the YouTube page, and I don't think they've got that many subscribers yet. So
yeah, I'll send you all over there so you can check them out. Then, whoops.
And
is that a dust or was that an ant?
Oh my god! And if you want to laugh, you can do your own research on why it's now JW Community Podcast. But I won't actually go into the whole story here. But that's quite an interesting tale.
I'm curious. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it.
You want the gossip?
Well, I'm just curious about it. I don't. Is it bad, or should I not be asking?
Well,
or what?
It's egos involved, so of certain parties. So
well, you're welcome to share your opinion and stuff if you want.
Okay.
Here on my channel, we don't suppress people's opinions, or at least we try not to.
I think they'll just let people go and do the thing. I'm having a nice time. I don't want to talk about those people really.
Okay.
I'm enjoying.
Fair enough. Let's get back to the painting.
Yeah, this is what we're here for. To be with people that we like and appreciate.
Hey, G-Money. And all the other people that are chilling with us today.
Yeah, hello, G-Money.
Oh, man, I think I need another one of these rosé thingies here. These, I'm not sponsored. I swear to God, I wish. But these are pretty good. I don't really like these kinds of drinks usually. I prefer a liquor normally. I'm a liquor person, but that was actually pretty good. Anyway, I will be right back. I am going to go refresh my beverage. Anybody else?
Yeah, as Asher is going to refresh his adult beverage.
Adult beverage.
Let's go back to some of those points we were talking about. So, as April said quite rightly, this have them make sense. It doesn't have them too cryptic, as you're trying to put across a message in a bottle or whatever. So you want to think about something that's important to you and condense it down into one sentence, and then write that sentence on your poster. And mine's getting there. I'm almost done with this one. Hopefully it will be legible once I'm done. But this memorial is going to be a really good opportunity for so many people to make their voices heard. No forum in that religion for people to come and talk a different point of view. It doesn't exist. So you have to go in there and you have to break with the program. And try and get your point across, because we've all suffered at the hands of this organisation, and people need to know what's going on. Any questions in the live chat? Anything to say, folks? Let's see. Grab me an amaretto sour. That sounds nice, April. That sounds like a civilized adult beverage. Very nice. Hey, one last letter to go. Letter A for Asher. And I'm done. Rick sings his standards while he colours. Here we go. The big reveal. I'm done. There we go. Australian Royal Commission, case study 29. That's the information they need. They look up I can't even talk. Start again. Australian Royal Commission, and then case study 29. So they can go exactly to that case study, which is the Jehovah's Witness one. And I did check. I went online and made sure that that was the correct number. Because we want these signs to be accurate as well. People to write, look up jwfacts.org. It would be pretty lame. Because they go, oh, it doesn't work, it doesn't exist. Damn you apostates, wasting my time. Okay, on my whiteboard, I've come up with this one, which is the jw.org with the crossed out, and then jwfacts.com. You put it on a sticker or something like that. Loads of ideas. Full of them.
You know, a long time ago, when I was a youngin', a long time ago, I had to come up with a slogan for an anti-drug poster when I was I don't remember. I think it was in middle school. Yeah, for like
Just
a contest.
say no.
Yeah, it was for a contest. So anyway, right. So that yeah. So I had to. I put a bunch of cracks basically all over the first poster that I did, and it was like "Say no to crack," and they were like, "That's too specific," and they were like also no buttholes, and I was like, oh. So next I tried this other slogan that my mom actually helped me make. It went, drugs don't choose you, you choose them, but you can choose to say no.
Good stuff. I like that.
Yeah, I got it. I got an award for it. So woohoo!
Quite right too.
You're working with an award-winning slogan writer here.
Yeah. I once won a very large bar of chocolate for being able to calculate the rate of flow in a stream when I was in junior school. That was cool, eating that chocolate going, it's mad. And did I share it? I was a witness kid. Did we share anything? I didn't share one piece.
I actually...
chocolate, not one. How greedy is that?
I actually got an enormous bar of chocolate. Like, I think about this big, actually. Because I think I just turned 18. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it was for my birthday from a friend named Pong, actually. Cool guy. And yeah, my boyfriend, I think, might have been jealous or something, because he took it from me and, like, he gave it away to his friends in class.
What a dick.
Isn't that messed up?
It's a dickish thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it's screwed up. Now, I was like, what the heck?
And I'm like,
okay, like, his reasoning, you know what his excuse was? He was like, well, you're allergic to chocolate. And I'm like, yeah, but it's my choice who I want to give it away to.
Exactly.
Or what I want to be doing with it, man. Come on.
So what colour should I use for red? What about a nice lime green?
Lime green? For what?
Yeah. On a red.
Oh, yeah, that'll blind the shit out of them, that's for sure.
That's really going to work well, isn't it? So what I mean, guys, contrasting colours, man. It's and this is one of my artworks here, all about. I call it finity because none of the circles actually join up.
I can't even do this right. Hold on. I made
You're going to run out of room, aren't you?
I made it too fat.
Mistake.
Hang on, I made him too fat. Hey, you know what, son of a... Ow, ow, ow. Actually, that's not right. I like your mom. Can't even say... couldn't even finish the sentence because I actually like her, so...
Yeah, my mom's cool.
Can't dislike a woman who doesn't shun her son, even though the cult says to.
Yeah, she's got a good heart, my ma.
Nice lady. And plus she respects that you're going to the memorial. So there's that, too. That's really cool. You know, I think my mom actually might be the same way. Like if she were still alive today, she would probably respect my decision to go as well.
I think so.
I mean, even though she believed it herself, I don't think she really fully believed it at the time of her death, because she did go back, you know, on originally she said no blood, and then she realized her situation was dire and she was like, yeah, okay, blood. But then she had brain swelling and she started saying no again, you know, like no blood, no blood. And they were like, okay, yeah, your brain is swelling. You already said yes. So like, we're going to have to call somebody else to give us permission. And that's when they called my grandma. And that's when my grandma said no blood for her, even if she has to die.
Yeah. That's absolutely disgusting, isn't it?
They said, if my daughter said no, then the answer is no. And like, she said, she tried to make it sound like she was respecting my mom's wishes, but my mom her brain was swelling. She had encephalitis. Okay?
Yeah.
And like, so that's not good.
Poor woman.
Yeah. And, you know, so yeah, she had brain swelling, so she could not, you know, make this decision for herself. So she needed somebody who didn't have a messed up brain, i.e. not my grandma,
yeah.
to
absolutely
not to make decisions. And that didn't happen, unfortunately. And my grandma stuck by the no blood. And she said, and it's in the medical records, I have it, if anybody ever wants to see that, the part where she says, even if she has to die, because the doctors wrote it down, because they were like, so, like, it was that big of a deal that they wrote it down, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
these
it's
are
there.
Professional men and women who've educated themselves to help people, to keep people alive and healthy. And so I think when they're confronted with something that batshit insane, it would strike them. But also for legal reasons, that's why they wrote it down. But also it would have shocked them that here we've spent all these years learning to be a doctor or learning to be a nurse or whatever, and you don't want us to save your daughter?
Yeah.
Madness.
Right? Fuck
Absolute
that.
Madness.
Excuse my language, but yeah.
Yeah, it is. Say it what it is. Call it what it is.
It's nonsense.
Yeah.
Precisely what it is.
And everyone now can go and download a copy or view a copy of the Shepherding the Flock of God book, which is on the Australian Royal Commission website, submitted as evidence. So it's not an apostate copy. It's a legitimate copy that was handed over by the Watchtower Society. And in those pages, you will see that if you do have a blood transfusion, if you actually do have one, as long as you go, oh, I'm spiritually weak, oh, I'm really sorry, oh, and fulfill all the requirements, the criteria on the tip chart, you'll just have your privileges revoked. You won't even be disfellowshipped.
Jeez. Well, anyway, so yeah. My grandma ends up, of course, sorry I tell this story so frequently, but yeah, my grandma ends up, like I said, saying no blood, even if she has to die. And so, of course, they, you know, respect that and don't do the blood. And even toward the end, when my mom was like, because like we get there, because we left as soon as my summer school course was over. I love my grandma's priorities. As soon as my summer school course was over, we left for Florida because that's where my mom was, and I was still in Texas at this time. And we went to St. Petersburg General Hospital. That's where she was. And we visited her, and she did not look good. She looked very yellow, actually, which told me her liver was not functioning.
Yeah.
She told us, and she looked at us, and she told us, like, straight up, she told us, you only came because I'm dying, didn't you?
Oh.
And I was like, no, we came just because we're worried. And I gave her my stuffed animal that she had given me before, and she was like, you keep it, you know? Anyway, so, yeah, we stayed a few days, but then, you know, it seemed like she was going to be like possibly improving, so we left, or at least her condition seems somewhat stable. So we left, and we were driving back, and we had just barely reached the border of Texas, and that's when we got the call that she had been placed on a respirator because she was no longer able to breathe under her own willpower.
That's horrible.
So we immediately, my grandmother screamed and freaked out. The prognosis wasn't good. It sounded pretty much like, because I didn't hear the exact words of the phone call, but from what it sounded like, from the little bit I could hear, it sounded like my mom was basically declining and fast. So we get back to the hospital and, she looks way worse than she did the first time. And obviously she's not talking. They have her sedated because she kept trying to rip the thing out of her. It's just instinct. She was just trying to rip it out of her. Plus, she was a little bit out of it anyway because, one, my mom, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but my mom had paranoid schizophrenia and therefore needed to be on medication for her psychosis and other issues. So when they took her off that, because I don't know why, but they didn't have her on her meds that she needed, her psych meds. So, like, when they took her off that made her kind of nutty. And yeah, like, she was grabbing stuff and, like, saying weird stuff. And that's another reason I think that maybe she was changing her mind about wanting the blood.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, she looked terrible. She had all these little tubes coming out of her and a little beeping machine, like, basically was the only reason she was there. So
it's just wrenches. If you've got any kind of heart, this should affect you, and yet Jehovah's Witnesses let this happen every day. But just think about that. Your mum was 32, I believe.
Yeah, at the time of her death, she was 32.
At the time of her death, 32 years old, a whole life ahead of her. Who knows what she would have done?
She actually was in her final semester of college, and she was she was finally in her final semester of college. She was going to be a systems analyst, and I was very proud of her, actually. She was doing well. I don't know what happened toward the end of it that just, like, derailed her, because the official cause of her death is chronic alcoholism. That's what ultimately destroyed her organs. Which, by the way, is a Jehovah's Witness problem too.
It's like I said,
she started drinking very young, since she was married very young, and was allowed to drink. Since here, I don't know what the laws are everywhere, but here you can drink if you're married, basically, your husband can buy you booze. So yeah, my mom was drinking and being basically, in my opinion, being kind of raped at that age. With a fucking old bastard, my dad. Well, not old bastard, but he was 20. He was in his 20s, and she was only 14.
It's sick. I'm sorry.
It's really gross. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Dad, but like, Dad, that's no. I mean, like, I guess part of it is probably not entirely your fault because you were raised to be like that, basically. Because he's raised a Jehovah's Witness. So.
Yeah, but with respect,
I know you can leave the cult and be
a lot of men
person,
are
but
raised
like,
Jehovah's Witnesses and don't go after 14-year-old girls.
I know, but like, I do think that, especially back then, that was more common back then too. Like, the environment was definitely like, yeah, they did that stuff. You know what they told them? They were like, yeah, get married because they didn't want my parents to basically commit fornication. That was the whole point.
Yeah, so saddle two people together who, by the sounds of it, weren't suited at all because you don't want to break some stupid rule in a book. And if you'd looked at the same book, someone caught in the act of adultery, which is what? Sexual immorality, was forgiven. Don't go and do it again. So they take one bit of a book and browbeat and force your mother into a decision that it was not age appropriate. She was. Oh,
you want to hear something screwed up? I think I've told you this before, like on that Victims Memorial Day stream we did. But But yeah, she actually, there were times where my grandma told me this story too, like she was proud of it or something, because she made my mom stick to her marriage. She was like, I took your mother back to your dad's house after she got married because she tried to come home, and she like sat on her bed with all her stuffed animals, and she was just like, she missed being home and missed being a kid. But no, I told her, you're married now, you're a married woman, you have to go back. And so she literally dropped my mother off at my dad's house, well, at their house, I guess,
Yeah.
the apartment, and like with all her stuff, and just left her. She just drove off. And I'm like, oh my God. Like that freaked me out. I was like, holy shit. And my grandma kind of did the same thing to me. I came to her when I was like in kind of an abusive relationship. Well, okay, it was a very abusive relationship. I came to her and I was living with this dude who was not a good dude. And like, well, I mean, we were not at least good for each other anyway. I don't know if he's really a bad dude, but we definitely weren't good for each other. Anyway, so yeah, it was a bad situation. And I went to her one night just for a place to sleep because I just needed to be away. And she told me to go back because, I made my decision to be in that, that situation basically, because I was living in sin.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, so I slept in her driveway in my car. Very sad.
Effectively, your grandma was your primary caregiver, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was kind of my mom. In fact, I literally call her mom.
Yeah,
and you've heard in the
I have. Yeah,
the video. That's why it's so confusing, because people are like, "I thought your mom was dead." Yeah, no, I call my grandma mom because she raised me mostly. My mother, I used to call her mama. I actually had to distinguish between the two of them. In fact, I remember having to tell my grandma sometimes, "You're not my mother," because she thought she was sometimes. Anyway, right. So,
just to break in here. April came up with a good sign idea. Knowledge isn't evil if it's true.
Oh yeah.
Please go to jwfacts.com. Nice one, April. Thanks very much.
That's really good. I like that.
Yeah. Good call. Well done.
I tried to tell that to my grandma, but she slammed the door on me. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, right. So back to the blood thing. So yeah, the hospital liaison committee, meanwhile, was there. Yep, that's right. The Jehovah's Witnesses. They called the Jehovah's Witnesses in, of course. I'm not sure why they got there. I truly do not know why they were there. Like I don't know if my grandma called them or if, I just don't know. I'm guessing she must have. Because I think we did stay with Jehovah's Witnesses while we were there too. That was weird. I don't know how we even ended up with them because I didn't know my grandma knew any of the Jehovah's Witnesses that we knew when we lived there. I knew people. I didn't know my grandma knew them. But anyway, so we stayed with Jehovah's Witnesses, and yeah, the hospital liaison committee showed up, and I figured they would because, we were staying with Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm not sure who called them though, officially.
Yeah, it might have been that family. If there was an elder in that home, he might have phoned them up, mightn't he?
Maybe, but definitely wasn't an elder in the home that we were.
Well, yeah. Well, the only other possibility of someone calling Asher would be if they were there for another poor Jehovah's Witness.
Maybe the family called the elder.
Probably.
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, we ended up with the doctors, meeting with them for like several hours. Like a bunch of doctors, not just one. Different ones. Tried to convince my grandmother basically that, that she couldn't have an exploratory surgery that she needed to do in order to figure out what was really wrong with her without blood, or she would definitely die. Like there was no question. Like she would just definitely die. So they told her, yeah, you really need to. Like several doctors tried to get through to her. I think it was like not several, but like 4 doctors. I think it was. That's a lot. Still, tried to convince my grandma for hours, and my aunt was there too, and my cousin was there too. The one that won't talk to me now. Yeah. And I mean, like, I wanted my grandma to give her blood. In fact, I remember telling my grandma back when we were still in Texas and they were just on the phone asking, what do you want to do about the blood thing? My grandma asked me, what do you think I should do? And I said, give her the blood.
Yeah, give her the blood.
And, this is me as a kid who is like, I still was a Jehovah's Witness. I considered myself a Jehovah's Witness, but that's that primal urge to protect your mom.
Yeah. So that might be something for a sign. If you just quote that section of the Elders Manual about you not getting disfellowshipped. That could be on a poster, couldn't it? How many people know that? Because it certainly don't imply that in their literature, do they?
Do you like how those witnesses lied?
If you have a blood transfusion, you might as well die. You're better off dying because otherwise you've pissed Jehovah off.
You remember how the witness lady lied to me at that cart that we did?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, don't you get in trouble if you take blood? And she's like, no, or whatever. And I'm like, and she's like, no, she said that you get dealt with. And I was like, that sounds like you get in trouble. Right?
I'm going to be dealing with you later.
Doesn't that freaking sound like you get in trouble to me? It sounds like
trouble to me.
I would be afraid to get dealt with, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
By 3 random dudes that haven't had any training of any kind, except quote unquote biblical training.
I hated my judicial committee. It was absolutely appalling. Oh, that's just bad all over.
Yeah. Right. So the end of the story is basically, obviously, my grandma ends up signing the paper, the consent for the surgery, and the doctors initiate proceedings to basically try to stop her from this by submitting a request for a court order, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the court order was a day too late. The day of the surgery, my mother was removed from the ventilator, and she was having oxygen pumped into her manually as she was rolled to the OR. And her lungs collapsed. She didn't actually even make it to the surgery. She really needed that blood to be stronger, they said. They said that would have helped her to be able to survive.
I'm okay talking about this now, but I lost my dad to cancer a couple of years ago. And while he was ill, he had a blood transfusion, and it gave him, I would say, about a week and a half of just of better health. I had my dad back for about a week and a half because he had a blood transfusion. And if he'd have been a Jehovah, he wouldn't have had that. So, fuck you, Watchtower. How dare you take people's lives away like that? They're nothing. Leave people like Asher without a mother because of your stupid damn policies. Just to make you look cool and different. Or it's because you like killing people. I don't know. Have your own theory on that, folks. But however you slice and dice it, people die needlessly, pointlessly, senselessly. Oh, but they're spirit directed and they're amazing and God loves them more than anyone else and blah, blah, blah. Right, now then.
God loves to kill them. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. But where's that passage that old Mikey from Kim and Mikey read? It's a passage where I think it's Exodus. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know where it will be. No, Rod becomes no. Hang on. Moses defends the burning bush. That still makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
I know. It's hilarious.
You need some Vagisil, mate. If you got a burning bush. I'm sorry, I'm being crude.
You 5-year-old.
I know. Hey, we're both the same. You're the same as me, god damn it.
Whatever. I'm a 13-year-old boy.
You're so mature.
Very. Cleverly disguised as a responsible adult.
Yep, that's about me. Anyway, there's a story in the Bible where Moses is on the road somewhere and he stops over with his wife, and he hadn't circumcised his son for some reason. Maybe he doesn't get around to it or something. And then Jehovah turns up and he goes, "Ugh!" And so his wife goes, "I know, I'll appease God by chopping off the foreskin of my son and chucking it at his feet." And she says something like, "You are a God that likes blood," or something. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember this passage. Yeah.
Yeah, so, maybe God is just a bloodthirsty bastard who likes watching people die on a slab.
Dark Matter 2525 did a thing on this, actually. He's a hilarious dude that does flash cartoons about the Bible and, just God in general.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Well, the Judeo-Christian God, I think, anyway. I don't think I've seen him do any other.
Yeah,
but, cool stuff.
He's the big thumper, isn't he?
So, that's pretty gross. Foreskin? Lovely.
Yeah, that made him happy, apparently. So,
very nice of him.
I've always wanted a foreskin myself to be presented to me at my feet. It's on my bucket list.
So gross, man.
It's just so grim, isn't it?
Like, why?
It's just a bunch of goat herders with beards who used to beat their wives, and it's just a load of old rubbish.
Is the foreskin meant to be messed with? No. The answer is no. Don't touch it. Stop that. Leave it alone. As in snipping it off, that is.
If God hates it so much, why did he make it in the first place?
Because he's hilarious.
Here, Jesus, check this one out. Check this out. I'm going to make this little flap of skin, right? But check this out. Then loads and loads of years will go by. No one has to do anything with it. I just ignore it. And I'm going to go, actually, I find that really offensive. You've got to take that off.
Oh, Lord. Where is...
so embarrassed by it. Dad, why do you have such a dick, man? Shut up, Jesus. You don't bust me.
Tool.
It's just absurd. But here's an interesting factoid, because I'm weird and I'm sure about this. If you look at a map of the cases of AIDS in Africa, and you put a map of Africa up, and you spot all the cases, you will see patterns emerge. And where people are circumcised, there's less cases. And they found subsequently that there's part of our immune system in the penis is in the foreskin, and that the AIDS virus fools that into letting it in. So maybe the Bible thumpers go, "Oh, that proves that God's God had it right. Well, why'd you give us it in the first place?"
You cut out.
Did I cut out? Whoops.
Just a bit, yeah.
That was Jehovah. I was murmuring against it.
He's not cool with that, man.
No, he doesn't like that. He gets very cross.
He's done and pissed him off. Hey, what do you think with this, guys? It's a weird mirror thingy type.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what you're really... I want to paint it and put some cool stuff on it. I found it in the clearance section for a grand total of 96 cents, apparently.
Oh, I'd have to have that for 96 cents.
This is cool. This is cool as hell. I like it.
I love it.
I think it's really neat, actually. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to paint it and do something with it. Maybe I'll give it away to whoever is watching. Because, I've always wanted to do something with it. I just haven't figured out what yet. That's me. I'm always in the clearance section of the craft store, and I'm like, all right, let's find some cool stuff.
That's so me.
I've also got Christine stamps. Aren't they cute?
Oh, how cute. Or as I call them, obese cat.
Yes, obese cat stamps. Aren't they cute? Oh, you're so precious. Well, it's a girl.
Wonderful.
Girl kitty. Meow. I love cats too much. I seriously do. I have an obscene, disgusting obsession with cats. But not a sexual kind, just a disgusting, like, it's too much cat stuff obsession.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, I'm not a furry. Don't worry, guys. All right, where did I put my black? I got to go grab my Sharpie marker. I'll be right back.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll just go through my stuff again. And
all right, man. Have fun.
Okay, mate. See you in a minute. Just to show people what they can do if they've come on stream and they haven't seen it before. And if you have, bear with. So some nice contrasting colours. I measured out my letters so that they're pretty much the same size, which makes them more legible. And then I used contrasting colours to make it stand out. And same with this one. These are just bits of card, they wobble, make a good wobbly noise, which I like. And there's my next one. So it's Australian Royal Commission, getting camera, case study 29. And then I showed you how you could cut letters out and stick them on. This is what we do at Teacher Training College, folks. We learn how to cut pieces of paper out and really wonky pieces of paper and stick them on cards. It's absolutely fantastic. Mathematics, not so much. Yeah, so that's something you can do. And that's about it. But just think we can universalize Ash's story. He lost his mother senselessly, pointlessly, just in a disinterested way. They didn't care about Ash's mum. They didn't care. They turned up there just to make sure the rules were met, because God, to them, isn't counts and keeps score. And if you piss him off, that's it. Now, you can believe in God if you want. I personally don't. But there's also, I think, ample room in the Bible to have a God that's actually quite nice. And that's for you to decide. I'm not going to say what you should do. I personally don't believe. I think that decency and compassion are evolution-based. There's perfectly reasonable explanations why we are compassionate, why we are decent, that don't require a big bloke with a beard. But if you want to believe in a big bloke with a beard, that's fine. Or if you want to believe in anything you like, just don't hurt people. Don't deny them medical treatment. Don't abuse them physically and sexually when they're children. That's a good one to start with. Don't do those things. Oh, and what does our cult do? Exactly those things. And that's why all of us are going to be going and doing what we can. Asher will be going to a Kingdom, not to the Kingdom Hall, to the hotel. I'm going to be attending a Kingdom Hall and attending the memorial myself. I won't be doing exactly the same tactics as Asher. He's got different plans, but that's fine. It's not like we argue about it. He and I have got different ideas on this, but they're not wrong. The other one isn't wrong. They're just different. That's all. We don't have to be black and white. It doesn't have to be one way of doing things. This isn't Watchtower. We can have more than one way that is good and that will work. And that's really refreshing, because we both respect each other. We both wish each other well in what we're going to do. And both of them will be effective in their own way. And no one needs to tell us, oh, this one's better, that one's worse. That's not the case. Whatever we choose to do something. Because Asher's mum is one of thousands upon thousands of people who've lost their lives needlessly, senselessly, for a stupid rule that doesn't even have any biblical backing. It's absolutely disgusting. That's why we're doing it. Anything in the live chat, let's have a look. I'm so technically advanced here. Here we got much little women is. It's a sacrifice to Baal. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Bodybuilding Passion Wick. Hi, everyone. How about a sign that states stop misapplying Acts 15:29 regarding the blood issue Burn the How Can Blood Save Your Life brochure. Nice. They could be two different posters, couldn't they? Or you could have one on one side and then a bit more on the other. So you turn it around. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Thanks, man. I like that one. Cracking idea. Okay. Perhaps a magic act or start to use some card tricks for you. Pick a card, any card. Don't look at my eyes. Look at him up at the eyes. You're feeling sleepy. Let's see. Right, it says here. Pronounced Bale. Oh, right. Excellent. Nice joke. Yeah. Let's hope people don't have to post bail, but what if they do? You know, that's one of the things that Asher and I were discussing on, or has been discussed on one of Asher's streams. It may have been he and I. It could have been on one of his other streams. But yeah, what's the worst case scenario? Maybe you will be arrested, and you might have to post some bail. But,
that's terrible.
but you're still going to be alive. These people aren't.
Bodybuilding Passion Wick says, "Hi everyone. How about a sign that states stop misapplying Acts 15:29 regarding the blood issue? Burn the How Can Blood Save Your Life broshure." That's a long.
Burning down the house.
But yeah, no, I seriously thought that said stop masturbating Acts. I was like, I don't think so. Just kidding.
I've got that song in my head now. Thanks. That is a great tune though, so I don't mind having that song in my head.
Hi, Strafe. Who are you?
Burning Down a House by
new dude that I've heard before. I don't think I have. Oh, Daniel Julio Morales. Hi, Daniel Julio Morales. We are making signs to picket the watchtower with. Right?
Yep. That's right. Damn straight. I've got my ARC.
Actually, the correct English would be with which to picket the watchtower. But yeah, anyway, whatever. I suck.
One of the many things I like about you is your attention to grammar. Very nice. It's appreciated. Okay,
hey, AJ. How's it going, man?
Scale these up.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
820. No to the two-witness rule for sexual assault. Remember, folks, it's not just children that this two-witness rule applies to. It applies to adults who've been molested and abused as well as sexually assaulted.
Exactly. Like there's women out there that they're having their husbands beating them all the time.
Yeah.
And, like they're not getting anything done about it at all. In fact, not only do they not get any justice, they have to stay married to these people. They are expected to.
And I was disgusted. There was a Watchtower article. This is probably over a year ago now. Time flies. My sense of time is strange. Anyway, but they came up with a Christian marriage Watchtower article, and in it was effectively saying you can separate if it's extreme physical abuse. They qualified it with extreme for a start. But then in a couple of paragraphs, they say, "Oh, but separation really it doesn't work most of the time."
Are you kidding me? If one slap happens, I'm getting out.
Yeah.
Bye.
One is enough. Not extreme. You don't qualify with extreme.
Screw them. But yeah, like what did you say?
And I was so disgusted by this, I actually telephoned Bethel in London.
Oh,
and I recorded the call, so it's on my channel.
Good. I'll link that if you send me the link afterward in my description here, so people can hear it.
You know, it's a real. I've done it a couple of times where I've recorded calls to Bethel. That was the first one I did because that absolutely disgusted me. I was absolutely appalled, and I went online and I looked at the charities that deal with domestic violence survivors and read what they said about it before I phoned them up. So I had my bit of background, because of course I haven't experienced this, and I wanted to benefit from the expertise of people who did. So I phoned them up, and the angle I took was, oh, you must have made a printing mistake, because according to this charity that deals with domestic violence victims, you should do this, and this. Obviously, you've had this terrible error. You know, your proofreaders have made a mistake.
Right.
You need to fix this. Yeah, check it out. It's,
clearly, this is a mistake.
Yeah, it's just a mistake that I put that you should stay with an abusive partner. Because remember, you know, this happens to men as well. It's not quite as prevalent, but it does happen to men as well. Men are beaten by their wives, by their partners. It does happen, and no one deserves to be physically assaulted by someone.
Oh no, they don't.
No one. So yeah, that was the first time, and then the second time is when after I'd met you and Nate, and both of you experiencing that physical assault as children, and I phoned them up to ask them about that, and that was a real runaround. Oh my God! That was fun. Yeah, that was. Oh. You know, I'm a peaceful guy, Asher, but that really, really made me very angry.
Guy, my ass. I've seen you with the witness. No, I'm just kidding.
He's had to hold me back. You'll kill him, Vic. You'll kill him. Don't be on him.
And don't worry about
I'm not an aggressive person, but no, that really did anger me very much. I mean, I wasn't beaten as a child at the hall, and you know, when I was punished physically, it wasn't that severe in comparison, but it all depends on how you respond to things, and I responded very, very badly. It really, really upset me. It wasn't a hard smack. That wasn't the point. It was the fact that I had been my expectations, who I thought I was, who I thought my parents, my mum, my dad was, they weren't that person. They were someone who was going to hit me and be angry with me.
Yeah,
that's horrible,
doesn't it?
So I've experienced it a tiny bit, and I didn't like it one little bit. It really messed me up and upset me a lot. So, you know, imagine that, the levels that you and Nate have experienced. My goodness me. My goodness me. Yeah, so I phoned them up and they said, oh, you need to go to the website. I said, but I'm talking to you. Can't you give me an answer?
The website, by the way. I'm just kidding.
And so I did go on the website, and it was appalling. It's just sort of, you go into it. You go into the pits of hell because you follow the links.
Oh, yeah, don't tell anybody about any legal stuff, because then it'll get like anything that'll bring reproach on Jehovah. That's not good.
Yeah.
We don't want people thinking we have abusers in our cult, because then people won't want to join it and give us more money.
Yeah, so I would, you know, if you can stomach
Or
it,
give us
if you can
children
handle the runaround, I would recommend people to do just that. Phone up Bethel. It doesn't work quite so well now. I think they did, but on my second call, they just sent me to the website. But on the first one, at least I had a conversation with the person. Give it a go. It's one of the things you could do if you're not going to crash a hall. It's one of those options you've got. Just saying. You'll know what you can do, and you know what you feel is right. But yeah, I just felt I had to do something. I couldn't do anything at the time for you guys. I would have done, if I had a time machine, I'd go back and I'd try and help you out. I would. But I can't do that. But what I can do is a little bit towards saying, this is unacceptable. We're not taking this crap. We're going to challenge you on it. It's better than no phone call at all. At least I had one damn call about that bloody article.
Yep. You can't help the kids that have already been hurt, like, to not be hurt anyway, but you can help future kids not be hurt, and you can help those kids that have already been hurt feel like they have somebody in their corner who gives a damn.
Yeah.
Give them a little peace of mind that not everybody in the whole world is a big piece of shit.
Yeah.
Use my language again, but yeah.
And that is priceless.
It is, because kids need to feel secure. That is like a need, a true need. of a developing mind is to feel secure. Is it not?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, PIMO, P-I-M-O is physically in, mentally out. Somebody was asking in the chat. Oh, it was Jason.
Well, I didn't know
Jason. And who else is? Oh, well, I think that's the only one that's just come in. But yeah, hey, everybody that's been here and is just joining us and is not just joining us, like is leaving. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
We're just chatting and having a leisurely, poster making session, basically.
Yeah, it's really nice. I've done like 2 posters, and Ash has coloured 1 letter beautifully. I must say that is some lovely application of colour you've done.
Sorry. I'm sorry, man. Like I'm an artiste. Like I said, you cannot rush art.
I'm teasing. I'm just a machine. I can churn out posters for that.
Il faut cultiver son jardin.
But that is some nice pens. I'm very jealous. That colour's so rich and full compared to my rubbishy Sharpies.
Hi, Apostaville coffee break.
Hello.
Sorry to interrupt you, Rick. Go on.
That's okay. I'm just griping. You've got better stuff. Yeah. It's inappropriate. I remember the governing body. Why haven't I got Japanese paint pens? It's inappropriate. Yeah. Right. What's one should I write next? Because cutting out the letters takes ages. So I want it to be short. Oh, I wonder if I've just had a really cunning plan. Instead of cutting the letters out, I've
got a short one for you. Invite everyone to Lord's meal, feed no one, but instead of 1 in both of those words, put the number 1 and then put 2 for 2, Invite everyone to Lord's meal and feed no one. Get it?
Okay. Yeah, I get it. That's still pretty long though.
Oh, come on now.
Come on now. I work hard for my money. About $3.50.
That's long to you.
It is long.
No work ethic.
I'm dyslexic and old.
These days, no work ethic. No work ethic.
Hey, I'm dyslexic and old. That's my excuse. And it's
Oh,
jolly good. They're both
thank
true.
You, Jason. He says a very pretty poster. I haven't even really done anything on it yet, but thank you. I'm embarrassed because Rick is like over there whooping my butt. Like, has what, 15 posters already?
You talking about the A4 or the A5?
Exactly.
Damn, Rick, you're a machine.
Fucking Rick, I swear to God. Oh.
Damn.
Thank you, Don. Yeah, thank you, Don. Yeah, it's popping out a lot more now that it's getting colored. Holy moly, I noticed it on the viewfinder there.
Yeah, that's really standing out nicely.
All right, let's see what we got here.
You're going to be writing Jolene, aren't you? Jolene, 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 Jolene.
I'm begging you, please don't take my man.
I like Dolly.
Yeah.
Dolly's cool. I don't particularly like country music, but I really like Dolly. She's cool.
Oh, she's all right, yeah. I'll listen to her.
Now, what can I have? Yeah, I've got to concentrate now. Hang on.
Oh, you're failing now.
Yeah, well, it is like
I'm gonna screw you up.
1 o'clock in the morning for me. So.
Sorry, man. Hey, you can pop off whenever you feel like. I'm just gonna chill here and like draw and just relax.
Yeah,
so,
I'll nip off if I get tired.
Yeah, as if this is a thing that you're like, oh my goodness, this is too long. Yeah, just pop off. It's literally just going to be us drawing and chatting about, strategy and XJWs and encouraging you to visit the memorial. That's pretty much it. And answering any questions, of course, that you might have, if you do happen to have any, right?
Yep. If we can.
Like, this would be a good time.
Got a live chat here, so.
Yeah, I've got mine open as well. Ah, a gigantic scary bug. Oh God, please go away, Mr. Bug. Ah!
Yeah, they get some big ones in Texas.
I know these dudes are like, oh my God.
I couldn't
Like,
believe the insect life when I was there. So, oh my God.
Terrifying. You should see the stuff they had in Floresville. Oh my goodness. That stuff was like, wow. Those bugs needed saddles.
Please.
Yeah, you can hear the gigantic plane. Yes. Yeah. Mine takes longer because I'm just generally slower at everything. I swear, like, when I was in school, like, okay, I got a perfect score on this thing called the TOS test in 5th grade. Perfect score on the math section, right? And
yeah.
I was also the last person to turn in the test. So, like, I take forever, but I do okay. Like, not that bad. Just because I take forever doesn't mean I suck, is my point. And the same thing can be said, by the way, for all of you ex-Jehovah's Witnesses who are out there who are thinking, man, you know, it's really late in life. I can't go back to school. You know, I'm old. Screw it. Like, it's just going to be embarrassing and it's like a last-ditch effort type thing. Well, guess what? It's not. It doesn't matter how late you do it. It doesn't mean that you suck. Just do it.
Yeah. I went back later. You know, I was a bit late myself. But and the thing is, I didn't do the sort of higher stuff because you could leave school at 16 here at the time, and I did. So I didn't stay on till 18 and do the higher tests. So I had to do like a year at college to catch up to show I could do it, and then I could go to university. So it took a while. So that was 5 years because I did a 4-year degree. So that was 5 years out of my life, but I don't regret it. I really don't. That being said, it's not for everybody.
No.
It really isn't.
Oh, absolutely not. College is
if it's for you, go and do it. It's well worth doing.
College isn't necessary either, by the way. Trades are great too.
Yeah, go and learn a trade.
Or be an artist. Chase your dreams. Do some crazy stuff like that people always tell you not to do. Do that.
Yeah, I always tell you it's inappropriate.
All I gotta say is you're free, so do it. What's stopping you? Worries? Figure it out. Sort everything out. Just deal with things individually, you know, on an individual basis, and like it'll totally be easier that way because it'll be easier to digest if you just kind of deal with one thing at a time. Whatever it is that you're afraid of. So yeah, I mean that's how I did it anyway, and I'm still working on mine. You know, I'm still working on my degree. I know my old butt is about to be what 31. So yeah, whew, I am an oldie. And I'm still like working on school, but you know what? I'm gonna do it, and it'll be fine. Doesn't matter how late I take.
You'll get there.
Or how long I take. I feel like that's what I want to do. As long as it's important to me and I manage to get it done somehow, then it'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So chase your dreams, everybody. That's all I'm saying. Do what you want to do. And yeah, like Rick said, college is not for everybody. And, you know, that doesn't mean that you're not useful or not good at anything. No, God, college is just like, oof, first of all, it's a huge bill.
Yeah.
Second of all,
I was lucky. I had it relatively cheap. But yes. Kids in Britain now, it's very expensive.
Yeah, and college is really only necessary for certain types of careers. If you're going to work with your hands, you can, like, go to a trade school, or you may even be able to do an apprenticeship somewhere. So, you know, just try whatever you want to do, basically. I'm like trying to give everybody life advice over here. Like, chase your dreams, everybody.
Yeah.
31.
Who else is going to do it for you? Who else is going to do it? No one else is going to chase your dreams for you, are they?
Right.
They're too busy doing living their own life. If you want things, you've got to go for it. There's lots of people who'd love to go and help you with your dreams, but they're too busy doing their own thing.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Look at me now.
Let's have a fight. It's been coming on. Come on, mate. You know it's been coming on. Let's have a massive fight. Coming on for you.
So you remember those witnesses like that? You remember those videos of witnesses doing like worldly songs in the Kingdom Hall? For like,
yeah.
I think it's for like the delegates. I think that's what they were doing it for. Anyway,
yeah.
For the International Convention, right? So yeah, imagine if they were doing that song, like anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah.
Ew. What if it was like them competing out in service or something? That'd be so lame.
Yeah, I've written a duet for my videos.
Oh,
I've
nice.
got the lyrics. I've got the melody, but I haven't got the music. I need to do the music. It's just got it's just all about being, because they say everything is inappropriate all the time. So it's just like a song about remembering what's inappropriate. Everything's inappropriate. Yeah. I'm just going to do a couple of letters as a little example of what you can do. This is fun. I'm enjoying this, Asher.
Good times, man.
Thanks, mate. Always nice hanging out with you.
Yeah, I know. And I know I've apologized for this multiple times already and explained it multiple times already, but I'm sorry for the length of the stream. I know it's long, but I mean, this is, like I said, kind of just a relaxed art project right now. And, it's like the recess or the art class of the whole course that we're doing here for the memorial, basically. And this is also kind of technically the midweek meeting because it's Thursday, right? It is Thursday. For the love of God, I hope it's Thursday. I can't keep my days straight right now. I'm so tired.
It is Thursday.
Yay. I can remember things sometimes. Ah, my goodness.
Nice and big, that's it.
Yeah, you can also use traditional paint. You don't have to use like markers. Traditional paint's great too. Like I have a little thingy. It's basically a little mini hairdryer for paint though, but it's like a heat tool. That's what I call it. That's what it's called anyway. And yeah, it dries up the paint. Ah, gigantic scary bug. Oh, please go away, Mr. Bugman. Come on. There you go, buddy. There you go. Oh, God. Ah! Anyway, sorry. Yeah, the heat tool basically just dries up the paint really fast for you. So you don't have to wait forever. I would use mine right now to make this go faster for me, but because this is a paint marker, so it takes a little bit to dry. But my little thingy probably wouldn't reach over here with the little power strip that I have plugged in out here. I'm out here on my patio, in case you haven't noticed, by all the weird outdoor sounds and the leaves everywhere. So.
Using a knife. Yes, that's right. I need that line. And that one.
You know what would suck is if this were the wrong scripture. I really hope this isn't.
It's John 6:53.
Okay, good. That would suck though, like if I dyslexia'd it, like 350.
John 8:53 or something.
Like, ah, crap.
God damn it.
I've done that before, actually. Oh my goodness.
Bless.
Oh, I've done some bad things because of that kind of stuff, actually. You gotta be careful with that. You really do. It's like therapeutic little arts and crafts time right now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is nice.
All right. So yeah, this is basically what we do. You just use whatever you have, whatever tools that you happen to have at your disposal, and you just, come up with a little slogan thingamabobber that'll catch their eyes, and try to use colors that you think might catch their eyes. And then, boom, You make a little poster, and maybe if it's like this kind of poster where it's like thin, you can fold it up in your backpack and like go inside the Kingdom Hall and crash the meeting, right? And then like boom, you whip it out of your backpack at the last minute and be like, haha. And you show them the sign while you're talking, because just in case, it's like a fail-safe, like in case they don't listen to what you're saying, boom. All you got to do is draw attention to your sign. Like move your hands around, like point to it and stuff, and they'll be like, huh, what's she doing? Or what's he doing? Or what are they doing? Like they'll look at your sign, and if they're trying to ignore your speech. And then, you know, they'll inevitably remember that, and they're going to be like thinking about that later at night, like, And then they'll look at their phone and be like, you know, they'll put it in real quick and just Google it, and then they'll like look it up, and they're like, oh man, you know, whatever ARC thing that you put there, or whatever scripture you put there, and whatever words, and like anything, like just be wary that they might, or be aware that they might look up exactly what you put on there if you make it look interesting enough.
Good point. I just muffed up. Never mind. Damn it! That's going to be so good as well. Never mind.
No.
You've done this up. See?
Yes, correct.
I'm cutting the letters out. And I've left a bit in the middle. I'm a twit.
You blow it.
Never mind.
You blow it.
But then you can use different coloured paper to stick behind your letters that you're cutting out. So I've got yellow now, which looks different. There you go, I'll get it in a bit closer. Oops. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. No, you can't. Ah, okay. I need to make a noise. La 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 la.
Oh, you want me to? I can just put yours up on the screen. Hang on. Okay, that's a big A with no thing in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm muffed up.
Well, if they're not like a native English speaker, you know, then they probably understand it. But if they're from here, they'll get it. Well, from there, I guess, for you.
Well, there's this red A. Like this cuts out.
Like it's an evil face. Oh, wow. I like that.
Okay.
I should do some cutout stuff, but I also have 3D paint that I could use too. Like, I have a lot of options, bruh.
You do, bruh.
A lot of options. I have an enormous little box of, I have an enormous ass box of goodies, basically art goodies. And I plan to use
a penknife and some Sharpies.
You're like, I have some bubble gum and a rubber band and an envelope.
Yep, that's about me.
And this free mint that I got from the restaurant.
Oh, that's the point. Why don't I should make some signs out of Lego, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, that'd be funny if you did. Yeah.
Oh, I've got this. This will make you laugh. Check this out. I've got to give it to him at some point. I hope to. Where is it now? I've spilled it away, haven't I? What do I do with this? Aha! Here it is. I haven't actually made some protest signs out of Lego. But they're tiny for little minifigures. They're not big ones, obviously. Because one day I shall be giving this to Derek O'Hare because I've made a little Lego set for him. Because people I really like, I make a little Lego.
I need some more nut cheese, man. Like, that stuff was pretty good. Oh wow! Hey, Derek O'Hare, what up, bro?
Stop this, and then no JW.
He's awesome.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
I love Derek O'Hare. He's one of my freaking heroes, like, for real.
If you ever want, I'm gonna have to get in touch with Derek and send this to him because that was his homage.
He actually commented on our last stream. Did you know that?
Yeah, he was saying.
Well, comment directly on him. He'll get it.
Yeah, so Derek, let me know, man. Give us your address and this is yours.
Go reply to his comment.
Okay, I will do.
Yeah. 33rd option. Oh man, that's a Masonic reference right there. I'm sure. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna go get a big old blueberry whatchamacallit again. Ah, demon bug! Oh my god, it's possessed. I'm gonna go get me a blueberry English muffin. I'll be right back. It's right behind me, so I just have to reach it. Oh,
Okay, and I'm just off for a second as well, so I'll just leave you with that upside down poster, and I'll see you in a little while. Actually, I'm just off for a comfort break, buddy. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, all right, sure. No worries, buddy. Okay, everybody. I am back. And I am currently about to smear my little English muffin over here with some of this magical nut cheese that I got going on here. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's good. Oh, man. And it's vegan. We could do the shake weight prank leaving the kingdom halls. Google them. Shake weight prank? Google it? Okay. You know what? Is it like... Should I Google it on the stream? Because I can. Let me see here. I think I'll do that. Let's check it out. You can't see anything? Oh, that's because of Rick. Hold on. Sorry. My bad. There we go. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna Google this thing that he's talking about. The shake weight prank. I hope it's not terrible. Yeah, I know. I turned off his camera. Thank you. Don't Google the shake weight? Okay, I'm not going to Google the shake weight. Never mind then. Thank you, Professor, I guess. You may regret it. Okay, thank you for the warning, I guess. Hi, Laura. Oh, good night, the unreluctant. I'm going to sit here and... this stuff is really good. Hold on, let me get this on camera real quick. Okay, here's the stoof. The magical, it's basically a soft cheese, but vegan version. It's good stuff. Tree line, that's what I'm talking about. Tree line nut cheese, French style, scallion flavored. And I know that sounds weird, scallion flavored on a blueberry muffin, but like I actually really like it. I would like that like on a... I'd like normal like butter on a blueberry muffin too. So I like savory stuff basically is what I'm saying, mixed with sweet. All right, let's get this going here. Oh yeah. Ew, oops, on my sign. Oh God, it's good. Really good, good stuff. I just ate it off my sign, for real. Somebody asked me if I'm vegan. Yeah, I'm vegan. I know. I'm sure that's just a joke because I talk about it so much. But yes, I'm vegan. It's good. You can eat a lot of good stuff vegan, and it's actually like probably a billion times healthier, or at least marginally healthier. Ah, demon bug. Demon bug. Come on, demon boost here. It's marginally healthier eating... Ah, he's going to kill me. Eating vegan versions of stuff than it is the omnivore version of whatever it is. Wow, that took me a long time to say. Ah, it's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. Oh my God. Please don't kill me, Mr. Demon Bug. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Where'd he go? Oh God, he's going to kill me. Oh man, totally going to murder me. Ah. Okay, how do I sweep him away gently? Oh, let's use a big piece of paper. Okay, here you go, buddy. There he goes. All right. Yeah, I try not to kill stuff. Vegan Indian is good. India Indian. Yeah, I know what you meant. I'm not really big on Indian food, but I'll eat some curry. It's good stuff. It's actually really good. Ah, a devil bug. He wants to get crushed under the sign. Jehovah bug trying to stop me from making the sign. Yep, pretty much. He's like, you will not make this apostate sign and warn people. That's not okay. All right, let's finish making the demon sign. I mean, the demon sign, the apostate sign that the demon bug doesn't want me to make. All right. Where's that black marker that I just had? Oh, of course I would lose it. No, it's right here. Ah, he's gonna murder me again. Oh. By April, I guess that's April is leaving. Yeah. Bye, April. Have a good night. I hope you're doing better. There we go. Sorry, I'm a lot less talkative than probably Rick would be right now. He always has a good story or something, or a joke, or something interesting that he's heard recently to tell everybody. I'm infinitely less interesting than Rick is in that respect. I'm not good at talking about that kind of stuff. I just have like tips on like art if you want, or tips on crashing halls if you need. I'm good at that. Just hit me up in the chat if you have a question or something that you've been wondering, like, I don't know how to do this, or I'm not sure about this thing, or just whatever it is that you're like, I want to crash, and I just need this one little thing figured out for me, because I don't quite have this figured out, or I need like some good brainstorming type ideas on it, like that kind of thing. And I'll try to help you out. Oh no! I just got black all over my hand. That was good. All right. Will you partake? That's the next thing I'm going to put, and that's going to be pretty easy. I'm going to put a U, as in U, the letter U, because it's going to be shorter. Yeah, will you partake? That should be easy. All right, let's do this. Ah, freaking evil monster devil bugs. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, I know I'm vegan and I don't want to hurt bugs, because I'm not. I don't want to hurt anything, but like, they're still scary. I just don't want him to like smash right into my eyeball or something. Come on, buddy. Scoot over. Come on, bro. Come on. There we go. Here, grab onto my... There you... Nope. Almost. Grab onto my paintbrush. Grab the... There, almost. Sorry, you're watching me struggle with a bug. Come on, climb me up. Come on, climb it. There, almost. Yes. Good. Oh. Okay. All right, you know what? Here, go in there. There you go. Oh. I am not good at this. Well, I mean, I am kind of good at this, but not with one hand, which is what I'm trying to do this with. Come on, buddy. Scoot. There you go. There's a good boy. All right, see you later, bro. Have fun. Ah! He's trying to attack me because I have light over here, which is very attractive to him, apparently. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go flip the light on the patio because that'll help. Okay, now, whew, hopefully they're going to go and be attracted to the much brighter light that I just turned on, instead of the light that I have that's helping illuminate the sign that I'm trying to make right now. Oh man, this is so good. This thing that I'm eating, the nut cheese thing. Ah, it's super good. Oh, it's basically, it tastes kind of like cream cheese. It's really good. Okay. Now, where was I? Will you partake? Yeah. I'm going to try to do this like this. Will you... I was going to do the just one U, but there's no point because I'm going to do this whole line here. E-A-R-T-A-K-E. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Tiny T. There we go. All right. And now I'm going to thicken these letters up. And then I'm going to outline them. That's why I just love paint markers. They're just so great for this kind of stuff. Really helpful. Definitely one of my favorite art supplies too in general. They have such bold color. Okay. Here, let's start on this side again, because that one's probably less dry and it's probably going to smear red all over my hand.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Rick. I am back here.
What did I miss? Has the Watchtower fallen in my absence?
Gosh, I hope so. Okay. Oh,
that'd be so amazing.
Professor says Ganja and Rasta wish they were chilling with Chester. Those are his pets. I don't know if you know, Professor's got some pets now.
Has he got pets now? Okay, that's cool.
Fix my E. Oh, what's wrong? It looks fine. But anyway, I'm going to thicken it up. Chill out. I'm getting there. I have like a very ADD way of doing art just as much as I do anything else, trust me. Like, I go from thing to thing, like, in the art. Like, I work on certain parts, and then I just go back to another random part, and then I'll start working on something completely different, and then I'll come right back to the thing I was working on. It's crazy. It's probably irritating to watch, actually. I'm so sorry.
Stop apologizing.
Hey, he said fix your E. It looks retarded.
So?
Wait, who said that? Oh, Jason? Psh, fix your face. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Fix your manners. How about that? Fix your manners.
If we're going to be really PC, we could say that calling someone retarded is technically...
Yeah, that's not cool.
Particularly good word choice.
It's not cool, yeah. I wouldn't. I don't generally use that as an insult. That's more of a clinical term, and even an outdated one at this point. They don't use that anymore these days.
I'm in education. We never use that term.
Right, and so is my son's father. He's also an educator himself, so he knows. And he actually was the one who lectured me on that a long time ago. Like, it's very bad. And then he explained to me why, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. And okay, cool.
For you,
Or not very bad, but like that it's not used anymore, and it's just wrong now, period.
So let's change the mood with this. Check this out.
Mm.
And look at the delicious pun.
Are you eating?
King of choc and roll.
Eating
Because it's a roll. Simple things amuse me. It's all good.
Oh man. Are you going to partake, Rick?
I shall indeed be partaking because John 5:6
You think they're going to kick you out?
I don't think so. No.
Do they ever have they? Wait, you've never partaken before, have you?
I haven't. So this will be my first memorial since I was a true believer, like in Indiana Jones. You will be Dr. Johns. You will be a true believer.
Amazing. So you're going to be partaking your first time.
Yeah, first
basically
time.
As an apostate, though, like this is ever like, but you're also going to be also an apostate when you're doing this. That's
it's first ever, yeah.
You never tried doing it before, just as a kid, like, oops. Like, I know sometimes that happens. Like, a kid will grab the wine glass and try to drink out of it. Or eat the bread, even.
Oh, back in the day, I think I had 2 Bible studies my entire time as a Jehovah's Witness. I was terrible at getting Bible studies, which is good because it means I didn't bring any people into the witnesses, so that's good.
Yeah,
but anyway,
good. You're not guilty.
One guy, I invited him to the memorial, and we're sitting right at the front in the middle aisle, right at the front, middle. And the wine's being passed. And just to wind me up, he raised it to his lips and then didn't drink it. He goes, it looks just like a Swiss restaurant in here. And of course, I was laughing because it was really fun. And he just completely, it was great. It was just winding everyone up. It looks like a Swiss restaurant in here. I'll never forget that one. I thought, great gag. Wish I'd have come up with that one. Yes, this will be the first time I'll be partaking, and I'm going to be very careful because I'm using a knife here.
Well, good job, man. I'm proud. You'll do great.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do, Asher, isn't it? That's why you and I do these things. It's the right thing to do. It's as simple as that. We're both good people.
Just doing something is the right thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree.
But if you can make it to the memorial and chug you some wine or make a speech or something, that would be great, as they say in Office Space.
Fantastic. And also think of this. Let's think how much money you put in that box over the years. Don't you think they owe you a glass of wine? Seriously.
Let's get butts in halls. Come on.
I really did this too long.
Let's help the witnesses reach their goal and get a lot of butts in the halls. Isn't that what they want?
Yeah, that's what they want.
So let's help them out. Let's go and hang out at their memorial with them. Let's accept their invitation. Say yes to Jehovah's Witness Memorial 2018.
Now that's a T-shirt, but for the other side, isn't it? That's for our people to have. Oh crap! This is sort of working, folks. I'll show you, but bear in mind that it's a work in progress. See how I can now? I've cut the letters out.
Devil bug again!
Hey, bug, go away!
Come on, dude. Come on. Let's not. Let's take it outside. Come on. Ah! Oh God, he's back and he's gonna kill me.
Just look at his back legs going.
He's showing me his butt in defiance.
You've pulled, Asher.
Oh my God, it's because I insulted the memorial, isn't it? You're a Jehovah's Witness, aren't you?
Does that look like an A and a U, Asher?
Hold it up a bit higher.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. It looks like an A and a big log.
Ah. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Never mind, I can fix this.
I don't know. What does the live chat think about that?
I've done it the wrong way around, basically. But the plan is you.
Coming outside to do this was a regrettable idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Bad bug. No. Ah! Okay, I'm going to go grab my paintbrush that I just threw into the grass. I'll be right back.
Action-packed episode today for Pack. Brush hurling, which should be an Olympic sport, I think. Good. Now then, that should look better now, folks.
Let's have a look.
Carving. What do you think? That's more like a U now, isn't it? Can you see?
Yep, it looks a lot better.
Oh, okay.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
If you want to put like little doodles of stuff, like a wine, I'm putting a wine glass. Somebody suggested a. Let me see here. Lower left-hand corner. This is bodybuilding Passionwick. He said, lower left-hand corner, you could put a small picture illustration of a man and woman with heads tipped back, drinking and/or partaking of the bread. Professor says, will you partake? Stay thirsty, my friends. - Jim Jones. It's a terrible sign. I mean, terrible as in dark, but yeah.
Okay.
We got to do like the Ex-Jehovah karaoke and also like maybe Ex-Jehovah game night where we play a live action version of either tic-tac-toe or Monopoly or or Risk. You know, stuff like that. That'd be cool. Or Connect 4.
That would be fun.
All you'd have to do is tell me where to move you and I'd do it. Or you could have your own game and we could like set them up to be identical. Be fun.
That would be fun. I'd enjoy that.
Ex-Jehovah game night. Will you partake?
Trademark.
Oh man, they're gonna hate us. Like you bet. Everything's a joke to you, isn't it? Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, it's the only way I can deal with it. What kind of wine am I going to draw in the glass? Well, obviously the only kind you're allowed to, which is unadulterated red wine, aka a nice Chianti with some fava beans and somebody's liver.
This is coming along nicely. Check this out. I'm pleased with this.
Let's have a look. Oh,
you've gone again.
Wow, that actually...
There you go, you're back.
That looks really good. How did you do that? Explain it.
I'm cutting out of cardstock, as you can see, and I'm just putting some contrasting coloured paper behind it. So very much like that picture of buildings that I did earlier. I did the same thing. I cut out bits and I put a piece of paper behind it to make it. Then you can use whatever colour you like.
I think that's really cool.
Thank you.
Very, very snazzy. It's very eye-catching.
Ooh, I'm going to blush. You're being all nice.
Shut up, you butthead.
Yeah, not just a gorgeous face. That's me. Right, okay. This is going well.
It's also a pain in the ass.
So true.
Don't mind that. That's just my little glass that I use to hold paint water in. That's why it looks like crap. Oh, wow, I'm amusing. I drew a face on the tomato on this thing.
I like it. Cool.
Wow, I must have been bored that day.
It's a very grumpy looking tomato. Is that a self-portrait?
Yeah. No, it's a picture of your mom. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
She's going to kill me. She's going to come beat me up.
That mom? Did you hear that? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. She's not here. It's okay. I'm only joking.
Oh, she's not there. Was she at the meeting?
She's gone to bed.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right. It's very fucking late over there. What am I saying? Keep forgetting. All right, where did I put my, I threw my freaking paint pen that I needed, and I don't know where it went. So that's not good. Oh, right there it is, under my butt. Just where I left it. All right, let's do this. Let's thicken this up, and then we add a bit of outline, and then we touch it up, and then we touch up the outside, you know, because they've got a little smudges here and there. Just touch that up with a bit of white paint real quick. And then it should come out nicely. I'm not sure what kind of picture I should put. I think I should put some bread at least instead of just wine.
Yeah, just put some tacos on those. Oh, what was it you could...
What is this, the Mexican memorial?
What was the things you could... Oh, what was it that you couldn't eat because you thought it looked like the...
Tortillas, oh my God.
You did some tortillas on there.
It looked like burnt grandma flesh. That's what it looked like. That's what I imagined it was. Which is kind of morbid if you think about it for a kid. Like,
yeah, it's not the sort of thing you want children having to contemplate, really, is it? It's pretty inappropriate.
Oh, well, Jehovah's Witness children face their mortality at a very early age.
Yeah. You soon figure out that you're not as important as God, Jehovah, or an organization, or whatever it is. That one I've done better. The next day I've done much better. There you go. That's cool. I knew I'd figure this out in the end.
This is getting fatter and fatter.
You're gonna lose your gap in the A if you're not careful.
Mind your own gap. Let's see here. Man. Okay, I know it seems like just from watching me and Rick do it that it has varying degrees of difficulty and or time consumption. It just depends really on how much you're going to do with it. Like me, I'm going kind of detailed with shit. Like I'm using the special paints and shit. I'm taking a lot more time to do shit. But Rick is actually, right now he's doing something that's a lot more time consuming than his first poster actually. But he showed you a way to do it pretty quickly, you know. So there's no excuse. Basically, you can do it however quickly or more detailed that you want to. Right?
Yeah. Exactly. There's loads of different ways of doing this. This is fun.
Precisely. So yeah, you can do something. You can. Oh my goodness! If you just want to scribble some black stuff on a white piece of paper and like held that up and like as long as it's a big white piece of paper and it's like as dark as you can get it with the black stuff, like it doesn't matter. You don't have to get fancy. Just do it. Just do it.
Do it.
Like I said on the Nike commercials. Just do it. Sorry, Nike. Don't sue me, please.
It's legal. Yeah. Kind regards to Nike. Thank you.
We're quoting the book of Nike.
Yeah.
Chapter 4, verse 20. Just do it. Pain.
Snag. Okay, I can fix this. It's okay.
You screwed it up.
Screwed it up, man.
What did you do? What have you done? You ruined.
I need a gap between the N and the gap in the paper, but I've left a nice border so I can fix that. Okay, that's the first word done. It's the longest one.
My writing is so inconsistent because that's pretty much me.
Okay, Asha.
Look at my streams. They come out at whatever the heck time I feel like, basically.
It says Australian. And of course the beauty is I can use any colour paper I like now. So if I don't want yellow, I can use any colour.
Nice. Excelente.
I'm going to use green.
You know, like envy green?
Yeah, envious green.
Envy. Such a terrible sin.
Yeah. Help me out here. Envy is when you want other people's things, isn't it? And jealousy is all about keeping hold of your own things.
Yep.
That's correct, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
So now I've got green. What do you think, Ash? Yeah.
Let me have a look. What is that?
See it?
Oh, wow. That looks pretty badass, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Cool. There we go. I can't do the next word now.
Oops.
It's craft day with Asher and Rick.
It's craft day, craft day. No, I'm just kidding.
It up is day. Australian. Right, okay.
Has its own freaking theme song and everything.
MMISS.
MMR vaccine? What? We are the vaccine, right, guys?
Yeah. Damn straight.
We are a vaccine for sure. We inoculate the public against the Jehovah's Witnesses. We inoculate Jehovah's Witnesses against Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, not inoculate. I guess at that point they've already got the disease, right? We are also the cure in addition to the inoculation. We can do this, guys. We can help them. I think we can. I mean, not all of us, came out because of apostates, sure. In fact, I'm willing to bet not that many of us came out because of apostates, but that's just because there weren't that many that were out, like when a lot of us came out.
Yeah, there weren't many around at that time.
We just kind of had to figure our own crap out. But like a lot of us, we just came out, and then like later on, we found out the truth when people started talking about it more freely, Yeah. When it was more widely available, that kind of thing. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
That was because people got off their butt and did something.
Yep. And that's exactly why we have to continue the tradition, because, I mean, it's kind of like, when, first you fasten your own oxygen and then you help somebody else with theirs. That's what we're doing. We've already got ours secured and we're fine. We're safe. Now we have to help others.
Yeah, because it's the decent thing to do. And we would have liked someone to do that for us. And for all you Christians out there, isn't that Christianity in a nutshell? Having compassion for others.
I'm lactose intolerant and allergic to cow's milk. Could you please tell me the name of the cheese again? Oh, yeah, sure. It's called Tree Nut Cheese. Creamy, soft, French style. I'm actually lactose intolerant, too. Hang on. There you go. You can have a look at the package yourself.
Nut cheese.
Dawn asked me about that she wanted to know about the cheese. Yeah, I'm actually, part of the reason I wanted to go vegan originally was because I have health problems that prevent me from eating certain types of foods, including, of course, dairy. So I was like, I need something that I can have a lot of, other options. And yeah, I figured out that, there's not only is there this stuff, but like there's all kinds of vegan cheese out there. Like the delicious stuff that you saw me eating on the pizza the other day. That was good. That's called Follow Your Heart mozzarella. That is like the best stuff other than Miyoko's that you can use on your pizza. Miyoko's is just like prohibitively expensive for most people, including me, actually. I shouldn't have bought it. I really wanted one. I've never like been able to just splurge on it like that. So I was just like, okay, just once I want to try it. But I've had it before. Somebody else let me try theirs. But yeah, I've never bought my own. And I'm like, yes, I just want to buy my own just once. Because it's gorgeous and delicious. But yes, anyway, so yeah, there are lots of cheeses at varying price ranges and different types of cheeses too. Types for, shredded types for pizza or tacos. slices, big old blocks, for cooking with, and you can shred your own out of that as well. And if you're going to get any daya, by the way, get the blocks. Don't get the shredded stuff. It's not that good. And don't mess with any of that go veggie nonsense. That's disgusting. It's hideous. It tastes like and smells like vomit and feet. All right, then.
Horrible.
That was the lecture on vegan food and non-dairy cheeses.
Help me out here. Why would anyone make a product that vile? Why would you even bother making it?
Because you're a gross human being and I don't like you. if you're the person who made that cheese.
Yeah, it's just the point of it. What's making something that tastes vile?
Yeah, it made me mad because, I actually discovered that brand when it was originally called Veggie Shreds. And I remember I originally started trying it because I'm lactose intolerant. This was back before I went vegan, and I was just looking for something that I could have, not just for me, but for my then fiance, because he's also lactose intolerant, but way more sensitive than I am. And he he's gonna kill me. Oops. And then he's just would get sick really easily. So yeah, I had to definitely, if I wanted to make pizza at home, I had to get some kind of non-dairy cheese. So yeah, I tried it. It was disgusting, fucking gross, hideous, worst cheese of my life. And oh God, yeah, I actually can't believe I stomached eating that more than once. I did it at least 6 to 10 times, I think, before I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna suffer the diarrhea. I don't care. He's just gonna have to deal with it, or just not have cheese on his pizza, whatever. That's how it is, because it was just too gross. I didn't know there were other types of cheese, though. If I had known, I would have gone and gotten that and made him try that, but whatever. Anyway, good stuff, and now I know about the other cheeses, so here we are. I am straight up just eating this cheese out of the container right now. God, it's good.
Hang on. Bit of a mistake. I need to fix this.
I was a mistake. I'm just kidding. I was an accident. I was an unplanned pregnancy. My mom certainly did not plan for me at age 14.
No, of course she didn't.
But, because I don't think she was trying to... I don't know if she was preventing pregnancy when she was married to my dad. Obviously not. I guess not. But, yeah. So, I was an accident, but, at least I was in a marriage, so...
Oh, you've broken up again.
Apparently okay that I was born, even though I was born to a teenager. And a particularly young one at that. Poor thing. I feel so bad for my mom. I wish I could speak to her now so I could tell her how bad I feel about her childhood and everything that happened to her. I really want to talk to her again. I really, really do.
Oh, bless.
I have so many questions, and I want to tell her how I respect how much shit she went through, and, even being forced to grow up and be an adult at her age, and it's no wonder that she was sick, and I totally forgive her for all the crazy shit that happened because, she was so sick, and I understand why everything happened the way it happened. I get it. I just want to talk to her. Tell her that stuff. I'm sure we all have stuff we'd like to tell people that we've lost.
Yes.
You must have things you want to tell your dad, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you can, because they still live on in your mind.
Well, I was about to say, are you going to make a paradise joke? I'm going to kick your butt.
I don't know why you're so against it. It's a vegan paradise, Asha. I thought you'd like it.
Stupid paradise. I hate paradise so much. It's such nonsense, and it's such an evil thing to do to somebody, especially a kid, to raise them thinking that that's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
The way, especially under the conditions that they're dangling in front of you, oh yeah, you're going to get it, but you have to do all this crazy crap and jump through all these hoops, right?
Yeah, it's evil.
It's not nice at all. At all. To do to kids. So mean.
And they also do it to vulnerable adults as well, don't they? How many people do we know that went to the Whatcha only because they'd lost someone they loved, or there's so many cases where that's how they got people. They just lost a loved one. And then ding dong.
Ding dong.
Oh, you can see them in 5 minutes' time. All you have to do is peddle this literature to everybody and not live your life and not be yourself.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
God doesn't like you being yourself, even though He made you exactly as you are, apparently. So that never made sense to me.
Did Jesus hand out watchtowers? I don't think so.
No. He handed out and bread.
Jesus healed the sick, washed the feet of everybody, chilled out with whores. Jesus was pretty cool.
He was a dude.
He was a hippie.
Yep. Now, hang on. Just need to think of a sec. Okay. Yeah. No, do I need that? No, I don't. It's okay. I'm okay. Brain freeze. I don't want to cut the wrong bit because I'm really getting quite far along with this now.
I heard the same sentence out of a moil.
There you go, Ash. Check this out. There's the royal.
Oh, damn. The royal moil.
Moil. Yum. Shalom. Shalom. Hey.
Lengthen the K at the top a little. Hey, Dawn says, question, does anyone know what's up? Something court hearing, Eric. What?
Oh, Eric. Okay. Dawn, I think he's talking about Eric, who's son of Thunder. Is that who you're talking about, Dawn?
Oh, Corey?
Are you talking about that, Eric? Because he had a court case because the stupid twit decided to egg the Kingdom Hall and he found out.
Oh, that sucks. Why would you do that, man? Come on, don't. That's like rule number 1. Don't do anything illegal. Come on.
Because otherwise they're going to take your ass to the courthouse.
Yeah. And if you did something illegal, they probably will win. So
yeah,
don't make us look bad, man. We're just trying to send a message, not send them some eggs or create egg salad on their Kingdom Hall. Ew, eggs Kingdom Hall. That would be a smelly thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, imagine having to clean that one up. Hey, there you go, sister. Can you clean the eggs off the Kingdom Hall, please? Yeah. We obviously can't do it because we have a penis. We can't.
Draw Jehovah bug in the wine. Jehovah bug's probably going to end up smashed in the wine if he doesn't be careful, because I'm going to accidentally drop something on him, and I don't want to. I want him to move so I can finish working. Go away, Jehovah bug.
Oh, I love Jehovah, and you're upsetting them. I'm staying.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to disrespect your cult, but yeah, I'm trying to disrespect your cult. And you're interrupting that. Well, not really trying to disrespect it per se, because I don't really think it's anything to be respected to begin with. So I don't know how you disrespect it, but whatever.
Yeah, respect is a difficult one because in a way people need to earn my respect. But on the other hand, I have a certain level of courtesy and giving of dignity because that's a human being I'm talking to. So it's just a varying degrees. I'll always be polite to people as much as I can. But, you know, to go the extra mile for you, you've got to be a decent person.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had a certain level of giving a damn.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm a big softie.
Sure, we'll go with that. This bug, I'm just like working alongside him because I've given up waiting for him to go away because he just really wants to be upside down on this poster for some reason. So, okay, Buggy.
That's the
then.
Verse to be for that bug at the moment. So
he just wants to be here. So I guess whatever, man. You know, welcome to the stream. Like, I guess I don't discriminate against bugs, even Jehovah bugs. You're welcome, Jehovah bug.
This is a welcoming environment for all.
So is this like a bug that's a Jehovah's Witness, or is this a bug that Jehovah sent down? You know, like when he made that donkey not move and stuff and talk. Yeah.
I think he just hijacks. Doesn't actually have a like one on call or anything. He's got. I'll just nick that random donkey just to.
So he nicked this random bug.
He just nicked a random bug that was wandering about up into its own business. And thought, I'm going to screw with Asher here.
He's like, you know what? Screw you and your stupid poster.
Yeah.
And yes, for the record, your E does look terrible.
You retard.
the bug. Yeah. Of course he's not going to be politically correct. He's a bug.
Yeah, exactly. You can't expect any kind of... Well, there is politics, I guess, with ants, isn't there? They have a hierarchy and a structure, so I guess you could argue they have some kind of...
What kind of bug would President Trump be if he could be a bug?
Definitely something that sucks. Something horrible.
A mosquito?
It's a really fat mosquito. This sounds like he's drunk all the time.
Or a beetle.
Yeah, a really shiny beetle. Just dung beetle or something.
Ugh. Man. Are you getting carpal tunnel yet, man?
No, I'm good. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, good. No carpal tunnel then. Well, see, some people are lucky then. Well, I'm not getting carpal tunnel either then. None. I'm fine.
Good. Oh, you gone to green thing again.
Hey.
Are you back again?
Am I gone?
No, you're back again now. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, be careful. Get out of there. That's it.
Ah, scary ass bugs. Good God. It's a bug that Jehovah sent down to deter you from making the sign. That's what Jason says.
Yeah, it's true. Because remember, Jehovah is all powerful, so he can send a bug because Asher is pissing him off, but he won't do it about a child being beaten up or abused. That's what winds me up when they say, "Oh, it must be Jehovah's hand that something's happened." No, you've just got $1 billion corporation, a lot of people willing to do your stuff.
So, what part of Jehovah is causing the pillow stuff?
I think that's his sick, childish sense of humor, isn't it? He's turned a bit senile, so he's like becoming a 13-year-old boy again. It's funny to be excruciating.
And Jehovah's butt is responsible for the thunder. You know. Yeah. Actually, I was told that rain is Jehovah's pee. No joke. Somebody told me that.
Who told you that?
One of my uncles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very uncle-y thing to tell somebody, actually.
That is totally typical. Then again, I'm an uncle. I didn't say anything like that to my niece or nephew.
Well, I certainly hope not.
I certainly
As you're an
not.
educator, would be kind of remiss, wouldn't it?
Certainly would. I'd never live that one down in the staff room.
That'd be like a doctor committing malpractice against his own family.
Exactly. Now, they're really hot on checking up on teachers, and quite right too. I have to go through all the criminal checks, and I'm absolutely glad to do it. I want those children as safe as we possibly can keep them.
Yeah, especially lately. Oh my gosh. With all the school stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, I was really proud of those young people today, because they went on a march, didn't they? It was the anniversary of the shooting in Florida.
Yeah. Anniversary.
It was like the month's anniversary or
Oh,
something.
okay, I was going to say anniversary is a year. Like, it's already been a year? Holy moly.
You are that slow at doing posters. It's been a whole year.
I know, right? I'm just, God, I'm terrible at this. Anyway, so wow, yeah, those kids, they protested, right? Yeah, I don't know. I've heard some mixed stuff about that. I've also heard that some of them were forced to do that protest. Is that so?
Wow. Well, I don't know. I'm
I hope
thousands.
not, because that seems really awful and completely like against the whole spirit of the protest.
Yeah. This is why it's very important to be able to say no. You've got to have the right to say, actually, I don't want to do that, and not have people say you're 16% worse than Hitler for not doing it. You know, and get that you start getting the hate mail. You're the most evil person ever, and all this kind of rubbish. Perhaps I can take that bit out as well. Yep.
Okay, let's check out the live chat. That bug is going to poop on your poster. Is that a buggy stain? Oh, bug pee stain. Trump is a stink bug, a dung beetle. Let's see here. Trump could be a hornet and a vulture with his Chapter 11 business bankruptcies. Yeah. And Laura says that's a creepy uncle thing to say. Yeah.
Definitely. Hey, Laura.
Man, so hey, so what's your favorite color scheme to use, like for catching attention?
I like purple and yellow, and I like green.
Green.
Those are my favourites.
What's your favorite color in general?
Blue's my favourite colour, but I really like red as well. Red's a really cool colour.
Blue. Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses have kind of ruined blue a little bit for me.
With their JW.org blueness.
Oh, gosh, they suck for that. They really do. That used to be such a lovely shade of blue, too.
Yeah, I like light blue. It reminds you of a nice summer sky or something. It's a nice colour.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab one more beverage because, well, let's face it, these things are weak. All right, bye.
It's a dog time. And here I am with a cup of perverted tea. Something typical. Here I am working my fingers to the bone. Do I get an adult beverage? Nah, nothing. Bleeding typical it is. This is coming along well, my project. It's going to look good. Almost there. Just need to do a bit more carving with my knife. Oh, shit. There we go. That's gotcha. Okay. this is fun. Yeah, this cutting out technique that I'm using gives you the advantage of being able to change up your colour in the background. And it's pretty effective. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just on the last line now. I don't want to cut the wrong piece because it will look lame. Right. Yep. Now, if you don't want to use a knife, you can always use a pair of scissors. But I just find with wanting to do it a bit faster, I can actually use a knife. It's quicker. Whereas if I was to use a pair of scissors, it'd be really quite difficult. So just be careful with knives. Remember, the most dangerous knife is a blunt knife. Sharp knives are so much safer. So make sure you're using a sharp knife if you're going to do any cutting. And if the worst comes to the worst and you do get cut by a sharp knife, it's a nice clean cut and it will heal quickly. If you get cut with a blunt knife, it will tear, and that's blooming awful. So be careful. What's that, legal team? Yeah, we hold no responsibility for any injuries in the making of posters. Thanks, legal team. You're the best. Yeah, it's just going to look cool. And I shall probably use these when I do my protest at the end of the month. I think they'll be quite effective. Because I don't want anything too big, because I'm going to have to be carrying them with a briefcase, so I can't really go for very large posters with my plan. It won't really work. But if you're going to pick it outside, make them big, because they've got to see them from across the street. And it's going to be dark, so you might need to think about lighting your signs. The very worst case, you could just use your headlights on your car, couldn't you? If you've got a car there, just have them on. And that should be enough light for you to see. And for them to see your signs. Oops. No. Bad. Very bad. Incredibly naughty. Right, okay. I can fix this. It's okay. If I'm just very careful. Got it. How typical. You get to almost the end of something and go, oh, crap. It's okay. I think Asher was actually making his adult beverage. The fermentation process may take some time. I like this. This is fun. Everyone should have a craft day and make signs. I'm enjoying myself. It's good times. And if you want to, folks, you could always take some pictures of your signs and post them. I'm sure Ashley would like to see them as much as I would like to. That'd be really nice. See what amazing stuff you come up with, because I'm sure it's going to be cool. you come. That's it. Yeah, I said if I did it, yeah. Absolutely disgusting that was.
I also took the time to fill up my 3 paint jars. Yay! Ow.
Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back indeed. Let me see here. What have you guys been up to? Tell me all about it.
I've just been talking a little bit to him. I've mainly been carving my last line. I'm almost done. And I better show you it then.
You are better at this than I am, and I did not expect that.
It's nice when you get surprised, isn't it?
Not this kind of surprise.
Oh, I can't help it. I'm just brilliant. Oh dear, come here. Oops, let's get that crap out of the way. That's it. Come out.
Yeah, sorry it's all upside down, by the way, everybody. I'll turn it upside down toward the end. Sorry. It's just that I can't really write upside down. I can color stuff in upside down, I guess, but yeah, I had to do this right side up for obvious reasons. Woohoo! Does anybody else have any ideas for stuff like to put on signs? If you do, let me know in the chat or in the comments on the video. Or for pictures or just imagery in general or color scheme or positioning of stuff. Or, I mean, like, I'll take any tips, man. This is like a brainstorming think tank type of thing here. That's why these streams run so long. Seriously. I know these are a billion hours long, but hey, like I said, you don't really need, it's not necessary to watch every last one of them or even all of every single one of them. Like, you know, take what you need from each one, if you even need each one, you know, and just do that. And also, just as a reminder, I don't know if everybody's aware of this, but you can speed up the video on playback. So if you feel like maybe you need to watch this later when it's already published, sorry, I just got attacked by a bug. If you need to watch this later when it's been published after the stream is over, you can speed it up to 2 times as fast as it normally is. So that's pretty cool. And you know, you can of course make a note of your progress and come back and watch it later, like watch the rest of it. So that's cool.
That's a good option to have, isn't it?
Oh, highlight the U on my poster. Thanks. That's great advice, and I think I will do just that. I'm not done quite with the middle lettering yet. I have to fill that out too because it needs to be thicker, and then I got to outline it. And then yeah, I'll highlight the U. I'm not sure how I'm going to highlight it, with what color or what. Maybe I should like put some green around it, or some yellow, or some I don't even know. We'll figure that out. Maybe that's what I'll put the puffy paint on, like the black and the red puffy paint that I have.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, the puffy paint gives it like a 3D effect. It's pretty cool.
One cut away from finishing.
Yay! And then you're like, then I can go to bed and die.
God, I can get out of this stream at last. He's been beating me up, making sure I've got to finish at least 5 posters, or I can't go to bed. It's a sweatshop, God damn it! Right, okay, check this out, Ash. I'll see.
My gulag.
Ta-da!
Australian. Wow, that's really good, Rick. That came out really awesome. Holy moly! Look at that, guys. Isn't that awesome? It definitely catches the eye. That's like a big fat watermelon of delicious truth. Well, I guess it's actually bitter truth, but yeah, it's the truth, all right.
And of course, it works with yellow as well.
Wow, look at that. And you know what you could do? If you had spray paint, you could just spray that onto a bunch of posters and be done. Boom. Like, as in, use the spray paint to spray the letters and shit on there. Cool, huh?
That is cool.
Use it like a stencil, basically. That is impressive, Rick. You're really good at lettering.
Thank you.
Where did you learn to do that?
I didn't. I just couldn't do it.
You're one of those kids that doodled in class all day and wrote the notes to each other and stuff like that, aren't you?
Guilty as charged.
Terrible.
I've just thought of something you could do. The way you've drawn the Y on Will You looks like a wine glass. So you could make that another wine glass, couldn't you?
Excellent. Genius idea. Maybe I'll just erase the wine glass up there, put like a big ass Bible or something. I don't know. I
would watch the whole thing, but
I would watch the whole thing. Oh, my streams? Oh, they're not like at a particular time. These particular ones are just something that I'm doing because of the memorial, because it's coming up. I can't schedule an exact time for them mostly because life. But I used to do a show every Saturday at around 9:30ish. Did we do?
Yes. Way too late for me.
Well, yeah. Well, we had our own Thursday show that we did at a time that was reasonable for you.
Yeah, it was good.
I love the job that Rick has done. He did a fantastic job. Rick, say something. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to project your thing. There you go. Now you're up on the screen. Good Lord, that's good. That will, if that doesn't draw attention, I don't know what will. It's so bright, and the colors are very eye-catchy, and they're just good. They will work. People will read that. Oh, somebody said, it's Jason. He says, use a different color for case study. It kind of blends in with the rest of the letters.
Okay.
Maybe you could do this piece of paper under at the same time. Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm going to do.
That's cool.
What you mean, like that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Cool.
Cool. I enjoyed doing that. That was fun.
Man, Rick, you're good at this. You really got to make people some signs.
Oh, God.
By the way, I'm going to also link, because I did in the last video, but I'm also going to do it on this one. I'm going to link the, somebody put up a, whatchamacallit, a little business card shaped a thing that you can hand out to people, and it talks about the child abuse stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and link that. If you want, you can just order it or whatever. It's, the guy doesn't make any money off of it. It is purely, you just order like 500 of them, I think, and it's at cost. So you can do that, or you can like make your own thing in Photoshop or something, and then print that out yourself at home, or go to a print shop like, you know, Kinko's or whatever, like, or you can just go to Vistaprint or one of those websites that does this sort of thing. Hey, it's Batman. Oh, Professor likes your Rasta colors, by the way.
He's a torch.
That is really awesome.
Yeah, I thought you'd like him. You know, he might find his way in a box with and make its way to San Antonio.
Chat, Rick. Everybody thinks that your sign was reggae themed.
Pass the touchy pan the left hand side.
Yep. Exactly.
That is wicked. I was hoping it would come out well. It's come out better than I thought.
Those are really good colors to pick. They like really do make you, they force you to look at them. They're like, look at me! I am a sign, and I have important stuff on me.
Hang on.
Kind of like when I was standing next to you and yelling, you listen to my friend, he came all the way over here.
That was so sweet. Oh, I was very moved and touched. It was lovely.
You will listen to what he has to say.
You will listen. It's great.
Good time.
Yeah. Nice when people stick up for you.
Yeah, they were all just walking past like they didn't give a damn. I'm like, I don't think so. Not today, Satan.
Not today. Not on my watch, Satan. Where's my pens? I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll entertain. That's in quotes, entertain. Oh, yeah. I still got to finish up what I'm doing here. Oof. Oh, I've just been sitting here trying to, like, relax my wrist because I do actually have carpal tunnel. I do have carpal tunnel, and it freaking hurts. Especially when I do certain things, like certain types of like cleaning will aggravate it. Certain art projects will aggravate it. Due to the fact that I'm doing it at this particular angle, instead of like on a table or something, that's kind of aggravating it. But I'll be fine. Don't worry. I will live. But yeah, so yeah, all you got to do is like enjoy, you know, a nice little therapeutic night of coloring time, basically, a few nights for like 1 week, and then boom, you know, you got then you got some signs to hold up outside the Kingdom Hall if you ever want to go and picket them, or you can go stand next to them when they're at their carts. In fact, I'm going to try to do that this weekend. I'm going to take some of these and test them out and see how they do. I'm going to see if maybe Marlene wants to come with me. Because she's expressed interest, and plus she speaks Spanish, which I am not that great at. I do understand and speak some, but not really, not enough to be tangling with the Jehovah's Witnesses anyway. So I'm going to see if she wants to come with me, and we can go and talk to some J-dubs.
That'd be cool.
And see if maybe they can tell us the truth for once. See if they have any defense for all their nonsense.
Oh, I'm sure they'll come up with some nonsense.
Right, I very much doubt they're going to tell the truth also. So that's just another thing. Those guys. They lie. They are okay with lying only when it protects Jehovah.
Yeah.
Spiritual warfare, right? Or theocratic warfare, excuse me.
Yeah, Theocratic warfare.
Totally
Nice.
okay, as long as it's to protect reproach on Jehovah.
I'm just mocking up something on my whiteboard.
I'm mucking up something myself. Just kidding. Get it? Mocking. Yeah.
There you go. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't really come out that well, but I'm just what I've done is I've used the blue and white color scheme of jw.org and just gone jwfacts.com. So this is the sort of thing you could do online. Try and get the same font, and you could actually knock some of those up.
Nice. Good job.
Where's my...
Excellent.
Here are some just white labels. These are very cheap. And you can again do the same thing. You could just stick these along the route of the event and just simply write something on with a Sharpie or something. She's left upstairs, of course. Never mind. I'll just use a whiteboard pen.
Yeah, they really don't. They don't like it when you leave stickers on their stuff, like their magazines. I'm sure that pisses them off. Like, what are you doing telling the truth on our literature? We don't like that stuff in our literature.
Stick these in the books, in the magazines. You could stick them on yourself.
You could stick them in the toilet paper roll in the Kingdom Hall.
Yeah, anywhere you like. You can stick them on your chest and you're walking about. And then you've got jwfacts.com written on your outfit.
Inside the Bible, inside the whatever. Like, just slap that baby somewhere.
Yeah. Cheap as chips, won't cost you a lot of money. Stick them anywhere.
Yep, and it's nothing like you know what I have. I have an actual sticker machine. You don't have to get something like that. You can just go out, grab some labels, and then, you know, grab a pen or a marker, boom. Make your own stickers.
Exactly.
You got it, bro.
I mean, we're spending quite a bit of time over these things because basically it's just a nice time to hang out anyway.
Yeah. We're just chilling and we're just talking to everybody and trying to, you know, answer questions as we're going along here. And that's basically it. This particular stream especially is very relaxed.
So, you know, even that one where I cut it out didn't actually take that long. And you could use it to spray paint. You could use it to do lots of different things. You've actually got a template there. Another thing you could do with this, of course, if you wanted to, is draw through it and then make the opposite.
I really like that. That's really good.
So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to draw through the gaps that I've cut. And then I'm going... Carry on.
Oh, did you hear that? I said it reminded me of the Beatles 1 album. That's why I like it so much.
Cool.
The one it's all their greatest hits.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if this works. I like experimenting. All right.
Me too. A little experimenting never hurt anybody. Except for the cat, apparently, who was very curious. Devil bug! No, come on, devil bug, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. No. Climb. There we go. No. Like, I don't want him to die, but there we go. Yeah. I just want him to not be here in my art work space. I call this art, but it's really just a poster. No, I actually do paintings and stuff, like, and sculptures and drawings, just general, like, just the general stuff. I've noticed a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses and ex-Jehovah's Witnesses alike are very talented. What is that? Like, a lot of them are musically or artistically inclined, or even both.
I think part of it is you didn't have a social life, so you had, and drawing was not frowned upon because you could draw pictures of paradise, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of children were just very lonely, didn't have any social skills, and so sitting and drawing and doodling is something you can do on your own. It keeps you out of trouble. Maybe that's part of it. I like your art. I think you're very talented.
I do some okay stuff sometimes.
You've definitely got a much better eye for colour and line than I ever have. I'm quite envious of your ability to in draftsmanship.
Whatever, man. You do like some amazing lettering. I'm over here like, look at my question mark compared to the rest of everything. It looks like the Joker designed this poster. Or the Joker, the Riddler. Which is actually kind of worse.
Ooh, it's fun.
I wish we had more apostate buddies that wanted to jump on the stream with us and make some posters. That'd be fun. Right? That'd be cool.
That'd be nice.
Then everybody could just be like doing a little, it'd be like a little quilting circle. Knitting circle. I don't remember what I'm doing here, but yes, you know what I'm talking about. Be a little community art project. Community craft.
Damn, it moved. Damn.
With lots of swearing.
Bollocks.
Well, that's not really a swear here.
That's why I can use it. Bollocks. It's a good word.
I know, like bugger and bloody are really, they're not really anything here.
Oh, the word bugger is one of my favorite. That's a great word.
Like people think that's cute here. They're like, oh, bugger. It's like, you don't know what that means. It's not cute. Well, I mean, that's not the word I'd use to describe it.
No, it's not a cute practice, really, is it?
I would say not, no.
Fun, but not PG. That's definitely for sure.
Oh no. Poop stick. Where did I put that thing? Oh, there it is. Art is very good to do for therapy purposes in general. Like, I recommend everybody just do something like doodle, sketch, paint. Don't have like a goal in mind necessarily. Just like do whatever makes you feel good when you do it.
Now, can you see that? It's
pretty little things and stuff. Oh, that's good. Hey, did you just do that like freehand?
Yeah. Oh no, I just drew through the gaps.
Oh, hey, that's why. That's a good idea. That's clever. Yeah.
That's what you would get if you spray painted. I'll make it a bit clearer.
Dawn says, yes, apostate's got talent. Exceptional talent, apparently. Jason says, I was very lonely as a JW child. I still am. And Dawn says, I felt pretty lonely too when I was affiliated with them. Yeah, me too. And Jason, to answer your question earlier, no, I don't know Patty. I'm not sure who you're talking about. Unless you're talking about a family member of mine, maybe, but I otherwise no. If you're talking about somebody in the community, no. The Patty I know actually is not a Jehovah's Witness. So there's that. Okay, let's see here. Let's fill these jerks out here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Art time is a nice, soothing, relaxing time for me. I'm not going to rush this, even though I know this is a long, long stream. But, I'm just here to chill and crash meetings and destroy cults.
Just your average kind of day, then.
And this weekend, I'm going to enjoy a nice, relaxing time. Hopefully picketing the witnesses at one of their carts. And yeah, I'll stream that live if I can. And if not, I'll just try to record it and then I'll upload it afterward. and maybe,
This,
huh? What?
this looks cool. I like this.
What you're doing? Yeah.
There's the top. Well,
Watch out, baby boy. Let me see here. Oh, what is that? Oh, you're just tracing it? Yeah.
colouring it in so you can see it a bit better. That's pretty cool. I thought that would work.
Hey, Don, I don't know if you're asking everybody or just us, but as far as us, we don't know about the court hearing. Oh, I don't know about the court hearing with Eric. Rick, do you know any details about it? I mean, other than he threw egg.
He spoke on one of the VH episodes. I'd recommend that you watch that because he actually speaks about it.
You really recommend a VAH episode?
Happens that he actually tells you what he did and what happened to him, so I don't have to tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, that works, I guess.
So yeah,
Nope.
I don't know. As far as I know, Dawn, he had to pay like he's on probation or something. As far as I know. So in this country, it would be like a suspended sentence. If he does anything else wrong, he'll get in trouble. I think that's what happened to him. So pretty much on the wrist.
Just surprised to hear that. Let's see here. Hey, Rick, you don't have any paint at all? Like not even a little?
I do have paints, but they're up in the loft.
Ah.
I have to get on the ladder and make mess. If we do another one of these like earlier in the day, and I can just lurk in my room and paint, I'd love to. That'd be great.
Actually, I am gonna get some foam board either today or not obviously not today. Well, actually, I could go later tonight because Walmart's open forever. But yeah, I'm gonna go later and get some thicker ones. The ones I was talking about that are harder and more durable. And I'm going to paint some. And I was thinking of maybe doing a video where I, am just doing it. And then I like speed up all the parts where I'm doing this kind of stuff. That way it's not super long. And then I can like, just pause and for the parts where we're talking about and we say something interesting. Would that be fun? And like, it wouldn't be live, but it'd still be good because like it'd be shorter, a little bit more tolerable, I guess. And those are going to be the ones that I make for the memorial and just for protesting in general, I guess, again. Because I think, anything you can do and learn and use for the memorial is going to be useful for any Kingdom Hall crash, really. Except for, like, maybe, this particular quote right here, for instance.
Yeah, that's pretty...
This one is memorial. This one is memorial specific, but like a lot of the other stuff that we've taught you over the past few days is very useful for any kind of crash. Like
yeah, absolutely.
The tips about the internet and all that stuff.
Yeah, you don't have to just do this. You can use those anytime.
So like, get cracking. You can always do one right now. There's a meeting this weekend. I'm thinking of crashing one, actually. If I can get... oh, gosh, if I could get myself together. Let's see here. I need to figure out a Kingdom Hall that's not in the vicinity of the area that I'm thinking of doing for the memorial. Because I don't want them to be all already on high alert. Actually, I may not just do a Kingdom Hall crash tomorrow, or not tomorrow, excuse me, on Sunday, just because... just because I don't want to have them on high alert already right before the memorial. I want them to kind of, they're probably already expecting some stuff to happen, but like I don't want them to already have had something happen like just recently and they're like, oh my goodness, something just happened. Like I don't want them to be extra paranoid, basically. Because that'll just make my harder job harder. Yeah.
I've asked you to repeat the name of the cheese for her.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I said it earlier when you asked, but yeah. Here, I'm going to put up the. Here's the thing.
Video and it.
Tree line.
Tree line. Peanut cheese.
Yeah, it's tree line tree nut cheese, French style, creamy, soft. Yep, scallion flavored. There you go.
And it costs 50 galleons for the stallion.
It costs $1 billion.
You can only buy it in Diagon Alley.
Yes, you have to know the exact way to tap on the bricks in order to get in the first place.
I live in Surrey, which is where the Dursleys live, so I'm not far away from Harry Potter land. So
you've read that.
So send me $1 million, and I'll send you some. Oh yeah, I love that.
Have you been to that train station that has the little Harry Potter set up next to it? It has like a little cart that's going into a wall.
No, but I've been to that proper station, Waterloo, lots of times.
Okay. No. Ooh, that looks good. That's his original sign.
With some colour recommendations from Asher, which were greatly appreciated. This was my first one where I cut out letters.
ARC. Yay.
So this is just in case people are joining us and haven't seen them. And then we've got the Australian Royal Commission case number 29 again, which is really important to me.
Rick did all the signs.
So that's why I'm going to be concentrating.
I'm such a slacker. I did one sign.
Yeah, but yours is going to be beautiful. Mine are just utility.
Well, we'll see. That's debatable.
Although I must admit, my cutout one is quite pretty. It's quite beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, that's fantastic. I really like that. That came out really amazing, actually.
I'm happy.
You're really good at the lettering, man. You're really good at the lettering. I wish I could do that freehand really nicely like you do. It looks very like you stenciled it, actually.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yes, because we're lurking behind it.
Oh, Devil Bug.
The holes.
Where are you? Where are you, witnesses? I'm after you. I'm going to get you.
Man, you did and not only did you do that well, but you did that well like in the middle of the night and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty amazing.
That's impressive. Gotta say, it's pretty good. I can't do that shit when I'm that tired. Like I can barely do this right now, and I do have some energy, but like, woof. Like I could not imagine doing that when it's like 1 a.m. over here, and I've like been doing stuff all day, and my name is Rick. I'm just kidding.
Oh, bless.
All right. Oh, let's see.
I'm sorry.
My Y looks like a tuning fork.
It does look like a tuning fork. Do
you own a tuning fork?
I do, yes. I do
own a You own a tuning fork. Holy crap. That's awesome. Let's see it.
Where is it? I'll see if I can get it for you. Hang on.
I like tuning forks. I need to get myself one, actually. I live really close to a music store, too. These bugs are like smearing my paint. That's uncool, guys. Come on, man. I'm not even killing you and stuff. Could you, like, not smear my paint, please? Come on. Let's do this. Thank you, buddy. Oh, smearing my paint. Making my sign look not as neat as it probably could have. Okay. Boy, my writing is just... Ah! Devil bug. Back off. Or Jehovah bug. I can't really tell. Jehovah bug. Jehovah Burger. That sounds what it sounds like. Jehovah Burger, like he's Jehovah, but he's Jewish or something. Jehovah Burger. Ah! Evil bug. Why? Why do you hate me?
Oh, it sucks. I can't find it.
Oh, poop. Well, you tried. That's what counts.
I do have an electronic guitar tuner. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
No, I thought I was in with my guitar, but it's not. It's probably in with my harmonicas and stuff.
Let's see here. Oh, wait, what was it going to do to the U to make it extra bright and stuff? I was going to put something around it. I can't remember. What was I going to do? Oh, jeez. I was either going to put like green or...
One.
Oh, no, right. The puffy paint. Right. And, I should also add glitter to the puffy paint.
Fantastic.
Is that tacky? Putting glitter on my protest sign?
I don't think so. I like glitter. Nothing wrong with giving it a bit of pizzazz, is there? Just because it's, a true statement of freedom doesn't mean it can't be beautiful as well.
Gather around, children, it's high time you learned about a hero named Homer and a devil named Burns.
It's that hippie.
It's Lisa's protest song.
So yeah, now play jazz, and she starts playing all the jazz on the guitar. Yeah. He's like there clicking his fingers, going, "This is great."
Oh wow! Look at that.
If I ever had I'd love to have a daughter like Lisa. Lisa's cool.
Lisa's great. I'm hoping my daughter ends up like Lisa, and she could be Lisa because she's Elizabeth. So that's great.
Yeah, definitely the best kid in that family. That's for sure.
Lisa's. Oh yeah, Maggie. I don't know. Maggie has possibly untapped potential. We don't know.
Well, she's a good shot. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh yeah, that's good. Definitely a good shot. Anyway, there we go. I'm ripping my paint open so I can puffy paint it up here.
Yeah.
Is it tacky to put glitter on a protest sign? Nah. It's fabulous. We'll just call it that.
It's fabulous, darling. Fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous. All right, let's do that. Hey, Crick. You defeated me by how much? I'll be right back. 1 second.
Oh, it's outside now, folks, having a smoke. You may see some flames. Stuff. Oh, there's the bug again. Exciting things happening here, folks. Look at that bug. That is the lamest ass bug I've ever seen. How on earth did that species of insect evolve and survive, for God's sake, when it's that damn stupid? delicious tea. I don't know what that banging noise is in the background, guys. Sounds like people marching or something. Dun, 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 dun. In the background. I'm sure it's all peaceful and innocuous and absolutely fine.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm alive. I don't know what happened to Rick, but I'm alive.
I'm here.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I spilled some paint on my shoe, and I was like, not my shoe. You know, I love my shoes. What did you say? Oh, you mean my Converse? Yeah. And I just couldn't have that. And I was like, nope, not today. Not this. Not this way. This is not how this is going to happen.
I used to have 2 or 3 pairs, and I can only find my blue pair. That's the ones I can.
This looks horrendous. I'm going to make it look worse in a minute, though. Hold on. Just give me a minute. I'm going to put some black on it as well.
Yeah. It's going to look good.
No, actually, that's not the idea. No. But yeah. Ooh, that's puffy. It's puffy, all right. That's for sure. I have not worked with this particular type of product before, but it is pretty much what I figured it would be. Just basically a very thick acrylic paint.
Can you build it up layer by layer?
Can I build what?
Could you build it up? Could you put a big thick wodge on and then let it dry and then put another thick wodge on so it really gets high? Really high up at the...
In theory, yeah.
Be cool. 3D poster.
Ew. All gooey and red.
That looks fun.
It looks like I'm making a big mess, but yeah. Ew.
Yeah, making a big mess is fun.
Yes, it is. Be quite fun, yeah. All right, let's see. Well, I didn't expect it to go this way, or I wouldn't have even bothered coloring the red the other way, but yeah, cool. I mean, this might come out kind of neat. It's definitely going to be shiny, so it'll catch some attention. I'm going to get some glitter and throw that on there, because why not? So, let's see here. Where's my glitter? An entire box full of just literally nothing but glitter. Oh yeah, here's my Bible in case anybody's forgotten from the crash that I did with the Rick. in here in town, November 5th. Yep, this is an Acts. This is the scripture that's in Acts, in case anybody can't tell. But yeah, go on. It's like a Rorschach.
Yeah, I'd like a picture of it. Can you send me a picture?
Yeah, sure. Why, are you gonna try to interpret it?
I'll know the deepest, darkest secrets of your heart if I get that.
Sure. Yeah. You gonna figure me out then?
I'm gonna figure you out. Put you in a.
Alright, let's see here. What kind of glitter can I use today? Using glitter, by the way, does not make you gay, folks. So use all the glitter you want. Contrary to what Jehovah's Witnesses might have you believe.
If it made you gay, I made an entire class of children gay because I had glitter when I was doing my teacher's training. No, it wasn't because when I was doing dye work, right? And it was just how old were they? 6, close to Christmas, and let's just make Christmas cards. That was fun. They're only little. And whale of a time making our Christmas cards. We all had a great old time. And afterwards, there's like an inch thick layer of glitter on everything. And a bus for like an hour after the class, cleaning up.
That is awesome.
So if glitter does make you gay, I made a class of children gay. So
glitter is good for you.
Glitter is cool.
It's good for the soul. It's not good for you to eat, though, so don't do that. Like, let's not get crazy.
You always find bits on your days afterwards. Like you have glittery bits all over your face.
Like, let's be sensible, folks. Eating glitter is not the way.
That legal team? Oh, thank you. Yeah, the legal team would like to remind you that ingesting or snorting or doing anything crazy with glitter is strongly
discouraged. Hell.
Oh, it's right. You not do those things.
Yeah, we don't endorse that crap because that's not a good idea. That's a really bad idea, actually.
Good old legal team.
I know, good old legal team. Why can't I find my glitter? My glitter seems to have disappeared. I have a gigantic box somewhere of glitter in here, or it did supposedly, and it's now disappeared. Well,
no glitter. Oh, come on. That's terrible.
I know. I don't know where the heck it went.
Oh, you got 2 bugs. He's found a friend.
Oh no. I hope they don't get stuck in the paint because that'll be a mess trying to get them out.
There's one that's called underneath. This is where 53 is.
Did you say something, Rick?
I said, sorry, I'm outside, aren't I? The bug just crawled underneath your picture near where he is. So you might want to lift it up and get him out, because otherwise he might get squished.
That's gross.
You don't want to squish on it. Not after the Chester incident.
Yeah, oh God. Did I tell you that Chester bit a freaking wasp and like stung him in the mouth?
Oh no.
It's like, I'm Chester and I have to bite stuff.
We used to take moths, so.
You know what's a good idea? Biting the freaking bugs.
Yeah, but all animals are instinctively scared of black and yellow stripes. Not Chester.
Ugh, man, I need to find my glitter for the next stream because or for the next video anyway. I need glitter in my life. I seriously don't know what happened to the glitter, and that makes me sad because I had, like I said, a pretty good collection of glitter, and I was very enthusiastic about using it. I was gonna like douse that wet paint right there with some glitter. Oh well.
Oh, this is using gold and green because I think that would really make it stand out nicely.
Well, it's either going to be that or purple and white, but yeah. I mean, like as in like a white, glittery, powdery, like almost glittery snow kind of color. It was going to be pretty. Anyway, well, whatever. I'm just going to finish doing the red here. I'll re-wet the red for like another layer, like you were saying later, and then I'll add the glitter as a bonus thing for another time. Yay! Oh no, bug time. Look, they've all decided to join us.
Yeah.
So, is it bedtime for you?
I think it is going to be bedtime for me, actually, my friend.
Good.
It's been
time to get some rest.
It's been an absolute pleasure as always, and I'll hopefully hang out with you again soon.
Yeah, awesome, man. I'll see you again. I mean, you're always welcome on my channel.
Thank you. That's nice. All right, darlings.
All right, take it easy, man. Later.
Bye.
Bye. Let's see here. I'm just going to finish this part up. We'll continue. I'll finish up this stuff on my own off stream, and then I will show everybody on my The One Bun Facebook page. And here, like in the next video, I'll show it again, just in case anybody doesn't go on Facebook, because I figure there are a bunch of people that probably don't go on Facebook. I don't even like Facebook. But yeah, I figure there are a bunch of people that don't. So yeah, I'll just put it on here on my next video too, just in case you don't see it. And you can see the finished result. And I'm also going to do some other ones and show those here as well. And you'll see the finished result of them. And it'll be great. Hopefully they'll be a little bit less messy, and I'll be a little bit more focused when I'm not on the stream. And they'll come out better. Or more interesting, at least. And I'll definitely find my glitter, because that will be awesome. Yay! Let's see here. JW Suicide's video made me sick to my stomach. Oh, what was it about? I haven't seen her latest video. Let's see here. Absolutely delicious, this Angry Orchard hard cider rosé. Good stuff. And as is this tree line cheese stuff that I was telling you guys about earlier. Really good. Oh, I love it. And it's good on bagels, and I'm assuming it would be good on crackers as well. I mean, it's just really delicious and creamy. Reminds me of like cream cheese. One more layer here. One more layer here, and then we're going to pop off the stream and let everybody get some rest for the evening. And I'm still going to keep doing this after the stream ends, though. I would keep going, but I don't want to make the video like 8 hours long and stuff. You know, showing you guys 8 billion hours of me just doing this. But, I mean, you guys get the idea. All you got to do is just, you know, paint, grab your markers, grab Sharpies. I mean, look how quickly Rick did all of those posters. I mean, he made like 5 or 6 in the time that I made this one. And that's mostly because I have horrible ADHD, so I'm sorry about that. And also because I decided to use like really specific types of products on this, and you know, they don't dry very quickly, so had to be a little bit slower about it. But other than that, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, depending on what you decide to use, you can actually, you know, pump these out pretty quickly. Or, you know, like I did, you can take your time with it and a little bit and come up with something a little bit different. You know, and everything's good. All I think forms of effort are good. So whatever you got, and whatever you can work with, or whatever you feel like working with, you go for it. Okay, like do something. That's what I'm saying. I think a bug died on the sign. Wow. I guess it didn't take partake in the blood here. Ew. Oh, he's alive. Ah. Oh, she just did another child abuse story. Oh, that sucks. Oh man. I wonder if it was that guy, that guy that they just arrested for his long history of what he did. Anyway, all right, folks. It's been a long, long day, and we've done, well, Rick did a lot of signs. I did just one, and we did a lot of, conversing and stuff. We had a good time, and I think everybody pretty much got inspired, I hope, at least, if nothing else, to just have a chuckle. But I do hope you got inspired to go out to the memorial and to, make yourself a sign or something. Or to, if you don't want to picket at the memorial, maybe picket right next to a cart, or picket in front of the memorial, or a meeting. Just do something. It's really the bottom line. That's why I do these things. Is I'm trying to get people to go out and do stuff. My focus right now, and that's why I'm doing this series, is the memorial, because I think it's important that everybody show up at the same time on the same day for once, just to show them that we are, a united front, that yes, we can organize, and that no, we're not, that we're not as bad as they say that we are. I mean, some of us are a little nuts, but we are technically mentally diseased because they did that to us. But we have the truth. And I know you've heard that before, but I mean that in that we know what's really going on behind closed doors in the elders meetings. We know what the deal really is with these cases, with the blood doctrine stuff, with the shunning, with the child abuse in the 2-witness rule. So I think we have kind of a responsibility to do something, at least a little something about this, and let's try. So let's try to do that. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you guys, hey, we can all do this. We can all do this. On some level, we can participate. We can help. We can put some effort into this and show the witnesses and show everybody, what's really going on. And, that there are a lot of people out there that know about this stuff, and we're waiting to help you whenever you're ready to find out what's really going on. There are a lot of people who question just like you did. There are a lot of people who were scared just like you are. People who had to stay in for various reasons for a while, probably. People who've had to deal with all kinds of horrible things growing up in this organization, or people who got sucked into it when they were at a vulnerable point in their life, but they made it out. We made it out, and we're going to help you to make it out too. Because that's the hardest part about leaving, is the lack of support system. And also, like I said, the lack of social skills before. That's hard too. Plus the lack of Education. None of that is really good. All of that cripples us, when we're coming out. But we're going to help people, at the very least, by giving them the information that they need to wake up. And then some of us are also willing to be a community for these people. So that's cool too. So let's do our part. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. And, before I go, Dawn says that the guy went to jail. So that's great. All right, everybody have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow, because I'm going to definitely be back tomorrow, as I'm always here. Well, at least I am until the memorial happens. Then I will stop the daily pestering you to go and do that stuff. All right. Everybody have a good one. Take it easy. Bye.